All right. Well, sorry about that. Puck's on me, I guess. Apologize, everyone. The my PC crashed on me there. It took me a minute to get it all back up and running. Still trying to diagnose and figure out the PC issue that's causing that. I was going to donate or dedicate some serious time to that today, but I had to take care of my kitty instead. So hopefully some of you are coming back. We'll work on that. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So I'm thinking we're going to have armor on one side. For some reason it took away my armor stance and gave me an astral tome. I have no idea why, but it did. So toss that back up in there. Grab us our armor stands. All right, so armor stands, I think I'm going to have 4 sets of armor. All right. On this side, I'm going to have that 4. This side, I guess. 5. That's going to be the 5 guns from the Matter Overdrive. And then I'll put weapons and tools. I think that would work all right. Let's see. That's the thought anyways, but I kind of feel like I don't want all this on the ground. Like I want to decorate the room a little bit and make it look nicer than just the standard compact machine. I'm thinking this will work, but I'm going to make the room actually a little bit smaller by building a floor and ceiling on it. I feel like with the house being purple and black, I should stick with that motif in this situation and continue to use that same theme. So you're walking in the closet, it still has the same theme. So I need concrete. 5. Just put carpet on the walls to color it. I'm going to use the same purple and black that we were using before. For the walls. The floor, I might use that for actual carpet. I'm going to use carpet blocks. I think that's a good idea. For the walls, I want to have the same type of material we were using before, which was seared. I will need a chisel so I can make these the right thing. Should be panel. I'll need way more of the purple than I will the black. Panel. Panel. Right. And then we said maybe the wool, I'm going to pick a design for it. But basically the floor will be one thing. This will be where the wall actually starts. Oh, not what I was trying to do. All right. Make the room a bit smaller, but I think that's okay. Again, wool's going to go on the carpet. I'm just filling in the corner blocks right now. This here, so that they're... Jason! Wow, thank you so much. That is phenomenal. All right, well, give me a second. I owe you a shot. Let me get this row here done, and we'll do that as well. Thank you very much, Jason, for that donation. That is very much appreciated. Now, some people may wonder why there wasn't the pop-up in chat. Jason donated directly through the PayPal link on my channel. So there wasn't a super chat or super sticker. Those go directly into PayPal instead of into the YouTube side where they pay me out at the end of next month. So still donation, same kind of thing, same rules, $10 shot. Grab that moonshine again. Well, you know what? I haven't had a whole lot. More moonshine or should I jump into Fireball? Your call, Jason. Building more challenging for you. So I'm going to do the whole thing purple, and then I'll punch out what I want for black. What's stronger? You ask good questions. The moonshine by just a little bit. I mean, that's where we're going then. The moonshine is a bit stronger by about 3%. That is for you. Will do. Second shot of the night. New member, $10 donation. Wonderfully appreciated. Thank you so very much again, Jason, for your continued support. It definitely helps out a lot. Again, his, of course, because he did that via the PayPal, it automatically updates the donation goal, which puts us at just a smidge over $230 towards our $400 goal of being able to get a 3D printer that I can then make cool stuff to give away as prizes and such in contests. So I'm excited about that. But again, thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate it. Whew. Could have used some of that last night. I was stressed. Worrying about my kitty, you know. Now, I'm not going all the way to the roof. I'm not going to make this room quite as tall as it was going to be. We're going to be putting another ceiling on there, but... is it possible to add additional mods to Sky Factory 4? Yeah, you can add additional mods. I don't, but yes, it is something that you can do, yes. The only thing that I have to recommend is, of course, if you choose to do that, be aware that it is possible that whatever mod you're adding may not work with mods that are in there, and that can sometimes cause a glitch that'll cause the whole game to lag out. So I would recommend, if you are going to do that, create a new world and play it a little bit and try to make some of the new stuff first, just to make sure it doesn't crash an old world you had. When people design these mod packs, they take a lot of time and effort to try to make sure that doesn't happen with the mods they add in there, even though it still can once in a while slip through. But if you throw a mod that wasn't originally designed, it can conflict with something that normally would normally be there. So, hello, Lyle, and hello. I think that's Mind of Cap with the 4 in the middle. Mind of Cap, I like that if you're using the 4 as the A. Okay, so I need carpet now, which technically is going to be wool, because I'm just going to use wool. And I want the purple, and I want the black. I'm thinking checkered might be nice. Give it that real homey feel, you know? Oh, I just had a great idea for a build. Nice. It's not something I've done before, but I just thought of something very cool. In an online class, well, I'm glad that I can be your distraction. Oops. Get out of there, wrong wall. Nobody wants you. Okay. Filling in the hole, filling in the hole. Missed the spot, but I'm filling in the hole. Now, filling in the floor and the ceiling will make it darker in here because the walls are a light source. That is something to be aware of. It's not going to make monsters spawn. But it is going to be annoying. Let's see. What's been going on? Well, the game crashed. I had to start a second stream. But today we're doing some compact machine love, as well as right now we are designing our... this is going to go in the closet of my bedroom in my house. This is going to be my armory. So it's going to be a compact machine inside the house that I'll enter into to gear up in those emergencies where the land of Dravenopolis is attacked. I feel like I'm going to go back to what I was doing before, now that I've got to do a slightly different pattern. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of armor. And then by shrinking it out, I'm going to have to see... I have 5 guns, so I'm going to have to literally use all of these. Oh, no, I mean not that. Break. Now! Pooh! There we go. New pedestals. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I'll have to find something else to put in there with the Matter Overdrive stuff to kind of equal that out. And then we'll go back to the gear, which I was here, which we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 2, 1. And that will be That's too many things. I like that. Hang on. I'm not gonna have that much gear. I'm not putting every gear in the game in here. I just want to have, you know. Oh my goodness. This breaks it. Too much stuff. The other thing breaks it too slow. Can't win for losing. Panel. Let's do it this way instead. That's going to be 6 things on each side. That's not too bad. We'd rather be here than in class. Well, I would too. It's going well, Noel. We're doing all right. Unfortunately, dealing with Buffy not feeling well, but other than that, we're doing okay. What time is it where everyone is? Midnight there. It is 7:11 p.m. my time. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do that. That would actually look okay. And I could do one here, here, and here, which also might look okay. I'm all right with that. I don't have to fill all these shelves right off. Yeah, I had to take her to the... sadly, I had to take her to the emergency ER last night. Pet ER, because her eyes are almost completely swollen shut at this point. I'm not going to lie. I had a bit of a breakdown there. I do not like seeing animals in any type of pain, especially mine. You know, not to... I mean, any animal, but yeah, it hits hard when it's... I don't have two when it's someone you love, so... And I love all of our cats. I'd be just as distraught if it was any of them, but we all know there's a special place in my heart for Buffy. A baby. But there we go. Are you playing single player? Yes. In streams, I only do a single player world. I do have... Or, I'm sorry, we have... Right, we're community. We have a members server that those folks who join up with an ODG membership have unlimited access to. Right now, it is a stone block server. But once we hit 75 members, we are going to have a second member server that I'm going to be purchasing, where it's going to... the one we have now normally alternates every 40 or sorry, every 4 or 6 months. But the new one will be a long-term server. So we're going to either do like vanilla with maybe a couple custom mods added in there, not a whole lot, quality of life stuff. Or we may do like a Sky Factory 4. Although right now the community seems to be flowing a little bit more for the vanilla, which is fine with me. Whatever the members would like, since they're the ones nice enough to pay for it. But then the members will have not 1, but 2 servers to choose from whenever they wish to play. They can bounce back and forth. And that new one will be a long-term server. So like I said, you want to go in there and build something really big, really long to show off later. It'll be awesome. Let's see. 80 laser drills set up. Should I set up more, or is that good enough for a farm? That's probably fine. I mean, that's, again, there's no specific number you have to have by any means. Yeah, that's going to be fine. The next layer will be ceiling. But yeah, you don't have to have any specific number. Just the more you have, the more material you'll get. But if you have mystical agriculture, you really don't need that many. Again, I'm doing that because I don't have access to mystical agriculture. Is why I made such a huge laser farm. But again, I'm limiting my access to mystical this time. So. Like that. Now we'll need lights. Lights. Excellent. I like the way that looks. But check Discord later. I have a huge mod list for you. Whew, we won't be using those. Not all of them. Again, the one thing about the long-term server is to use minimal mods, like ones that don't have a huge effect on it, so that everybody can play it. Because the more advanced mod packs, like Volcano Block and things of that nature, can be very PC intensive. And a lot of people who are members have a difficult time playing on the current server we have. So having a vanilla world that only has minor upgrades, vein mining, things like that, will allow people with not as built up PCs, I guess you could say, access to play the game. And that's important. I want to make sure that at least everybody can play on at least one server. I'll look at them though, of course, don't get me wrong, there still may be some in there that fit the list, but we wouldn't be adding too many at all. Sorry, unless you're fine. No problem. You're welcome, Oscar. Is a long-term world for me since I download it once you make it available. Oh, that's right. I still need to do that for you members. I apologize. I will do that tonight after the stream. I have the Volcano one and our original Sky Factory 4 world saved to the same document drive that you can access. That will be posted in the members server chat after the stream tonight for those of you who may still want to check out the Volcano block stuff or the old Sky Factory stuff. I will make that available to you guys. Another perk of members, access to all old server words. How do I use a copy and paste gadget? I don't use them that much. I'm not a huge fan. I like to custom my stuff specifically, and I change stuff a lot in there. Copy and paste gadget. I'm trying to remember, I haven't used it in so long. Oh, that's right. So you can scan a specific space and then choose a 1 and then a 2 and then upgrade it. I remember now. I apologize. I haven't used it much. I would hate to direct you on that. I believe that I do have a tutorial on it, but I haven't touched it since that tutorial. So back then I knew more about it. I would recommend checking the tutorial on it because I would hate to get in there and tell you something wrong that I've already told you right once. That would be just my luck. All right. So for armor, I think we need a glitch set, right? I think we understand a glitch set should be in here. I'll need a Supremium set, but that I can deal with a little bit later. That's not too bad. I can make that happen. So Supremium and a glitch. I should have at least one Tinker set. Not sure what I'd use as the fourth one. I'll have to think on that. Because I don't have to do that all today. Our guns we can go ahead and get and bring those in. And then for tools, same thing. We'd have to have a Supremium Paxel, Supremium sword. Maybe a glitch sword. Have at least one Tinker's weapon, maybe 2. Have maybe a bow or something up here as well. Some arrows. I could put a couple chests down here. That might look cool to have arrows and ammunition in. That could be kind of cool. Diamond. Diamond could be a good one. It's I think I may have made a boo-boo. Hang on a second. Okay. Making sure it didn't put me down in the bottom. I just changed my entry point. Shuriken? Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people like the Shuriken. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it looks okay, so I guess in that situation we good. But for using it, I'm not a big fan. Thanks for all those tutorials. I'm just coming by for a second to say thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Actual Jonas. I'm glad we could do so. Thank you for coming by and saying so. And welcome back, Ethan. Yeah, it does look cool, 100%. Yeah, I will definitely, we'll make one that looks cool. I may even choose all different color blades or opposite blades might look cool. All right, let's go get this put in the closet so we can see what we want to do. Blorp. Blorp. Let me grab the guns because we've already got those ready to go. Walk in the closet. I'll put a frame up with one of these. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Frame. Shrinking device. Grab myself another one so I can go back in it. And in we go. Oh. Right there, I thought we were going to lose it again. All right, so I'm going to put little one. Put little one. Oh, no. I may not be able to put this on here. It's not letting me add it. It's just trying to use its ability. Shift is not working. Body works. Plasma work. Snipey should work. Do look cool, but I don't think the Omni tool is going to work. Just no way to right click with it. Intriguing. Keep an extra shrinking device in the thing, and why don't you try with an open hand to open the menu? Open hand, open which menu? As for an extra shrinking device inside of this thing, there's no way to get inside of one without having one on you. If you don't have a shrinking device on you, it doesn't give you the option to go inside. I'll give you an example. So if I take this and put it inside my extended inventory, it's not in my regular inventory. Now that I click on this, it does not give me an option to go in. Okay? It doesn't let me go into the machine. So you have to have a shrinking device with you. Having one outside would make sense because you have to grab it to go in, but inside you just wouldn't need one. I don't think this has a... Yeah, this doesn't have a menu. It's just there. You can pick it up, set it down, but sadly there is no menu for that. Study for a test test tomorrow and I haven't started studying yet. Well, that sounds like you're running out of time. The guns look cool, though. It's a good idea. I can't remember who suggested the pedestal yesterday. It was a very good idea. I might... Can't put it on anything. This thing just blows stuff up. All right, well. Can't put it in a frame. Let's say I've run into this before and forgot about it. All right. I can put it in a chest, though. I can put a little chest here and put it in there. I'll make a purple chest and some purple and black chests later and put some more stuff in here. I may not do all these weapons now. We may go work on a tinker set because we've never really made a tinker set for looks. I could care less about how powerful it is. I just want it to look cool. I may go work on that. Same versus just the compact machine. Oh, was it you, Noel? Well, I appreciate it. I like that. I like that idea. That works out well. And then we've got our bathroom. That's built. That's for you, Paul. Paul will watch this later. So I always like to remind Paul, I did take his suggestion for a bathroom. I thought it was a good one. Ran out of battery, so it wouldn't try the ability. We could try that. Let me find a door that I don't need. Actually, I've got an extended battery in there. I have to go take the battery out. Really? All right. We are adding a teleportation room. I'm tired of these portals. We are going to put... No shower? Nah, I'm old school. I like to soak in it. Not really. Back in the archive. I'm going to have to fix that portal. We're going to get a teleportation room. That's what this room is going to be. I'm going to get rid of the portal, and I'm going to put different teleporter blocks down to go to different areas. I think that would be cooler, and we're going to work on some of that today. I know, Big Squeaky. All right. So I'm going to need to go down here. Where's the weapon station? Omni tool. Take the battery out. I need to get away from wireless charging. I don't think the wireless will reach to here. We'll find out. All right. This may take a minute. 73%. We're getting there. 1 megabyte of mods for the second server. If it comes available with some mods, we need suggestions. We'll definitely take a look at it. Like I said, we are 5 members away. Why is it so sparkly? The hell is it so sparkly? Is that this thing? It's sparkly over here too. Not the gun. I took the gun out of my hand. Why is it so sparkly all of a sudden? I've never seen the night sky do that before. Huh. Intriguing. I am boggled. Yeah, it must be something with Astral. I didn't realize that I had never noticed that. I can't believe I didn't notice it until now, though. I haven't done anything with Astral at all today. But I should say, I know that we had to start over a new stream because my computer crashed, and I apologize for that. But if you are having a good time, please remember to click like on this one as well. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and slap the hell out of that little bell symbol so you can hang out with us all the time. And if you aren't already, consider the membership program. We're up to 70 people now. Somebody must think it's worth it. That could be. Yeah, it's not working during the. Definitely. I'll have to check tomorrow night and see if it's every night. All right, now it's going to get a tiny bit of a charge as we fly through the wireless, but hopefully not much. I know. You know what? Before I go all the way in there, let me just grab a pedestal and check it out here. I don't waste all my time going in there if it doesn't do anything. Oh, I just shoot a block out of there. I'll fix it later. That one will... I'll fix that later. Oh, no, you're fine, Noel. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I'm at 1%. Still does the diggy thing. Got to get rid of that 1%. I don't even know. It's at 0. Should stop anytime. This is the right click. I need this to stop. Wow! It's still blowing stuff up at 0. This function never stops working. Well, that's a poo. So yeah, unfortunately that won't work. Oh, whoa. It finally stopped. Okay, it finally stopped. Nope, still won't go on there. Sadly, the Omni tool is a pooper. Does not want to work with the rest of the class. That's all right. I'll put him in a chest or something. It's okay. That in there to send that back later. Back put that later. Okay. That was a good idea. I like that. Let's see. All right. So, again, for those of you who may not have been here previously, this is my little iPad and my Game Boy that I play while I'm lying in bed. That's my Onk, because this room is where all the magic happens. I can't back that up. And then, yes, and then we have our little area where I can entertain. We can all look outside. That's nice. Over here I have my desks. I need a chair. Let me get a chair real quick. I don't have a chair. There. A little desk chair, depending on where I want to. Got a couple desks over here for writing and printing and things. I got a little tiny suitcase here. It's my briefcase. And again, we got the bathroom. And then we have this chest with secret stuff in it that I can't show you guys. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. Play the Game Boy. Wish you could, right? So that's one version of Game Boy. I mean, technically, this is also a version of Game Boy. So if you go to the living room, which, again, I have decorated for Valentine's Day with my pink and white sheep. And my new stereo system. Excited about that. I have an other style Game Boy over here and a regular video game system here as well. So I have some things to play with here. I'm going to go sleep. It's already 1 a.m. Excellent. Make sure to check the following streams out. I have time. Hey, not a problem at all, Jonas. Hope you have yourself a wonderful evening and a good rest. That's my walrus. That's my aquarium. I love the aquarium. I'm going to put more aquariums in places. I like the Valentines. I think the pink and white turned out nice. I'm glad the little hearts worked out well. Pretty good decorating. Well, I appreciate that. Community helps. Community helps a lot. The bookshelves, I think, are nice. Got a little clock here. I need something for this side, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to put yet. I kind of feel like I need something in this corner. This corner had the Christmas tree, because this room was all decorated red and green for Christmas. If you check back out some of the slightly older episodes, 3 or 4 back, you'll see this room is all Christmas themed. But I switched it for Valentine's. Could be another... I don't know if I'll put another aquarium in this room, though. I don't want to maybe put one in the bedroom, I was thinking. So, yeah, I like watching... I enjoy that. You're trash. No! Takes practice. Practice. And let me see. So here's the armory, which I have to fix that hole later. This is where it's my forge, where I work on things. Tools station. I got some my lava flowing in so I can hammer out things. And these are all my raw ores I haven't started hammering out yet. Armor in process. I still need to put some weapons over here, but I'm working on. What I want to do is I want to get one of these and hang it up like over here, or maybe on the underneath of it, and just put Tinker's parts, not the actual weapons, but just like the blade and the handle, so it looks like stuff that I'm adding in there. Of course, fire extinguishers, because you never know. These are more tools that I have. Oh, chest. I should go back for that. So that was this room, and then this is my kitchen. I don't really decorate it for seasons. Kitchen is just a massive kitchen and dining room. Oh, I had a candy cane up over there. I mean, I had those up for Christmas. I don't remember even adding that one, to be honest with you. Just a straw, but it's there all the time. All right, so again, I got my fruit, my vegetables, got my toaster, my bread, milk. Of course, one of the goals I'm going to have is I'm going to put every food item in the game in the cabinets and refrigerators. That's something I'm going to work. This is where I'll make my wines and my liquors. Let's see. So I showed those rooms. I showed that room. I showed that room. All that leaves is my quiet area where the birds play and my squirrel Alvin hangs out. There's my other squirrel, Nutsack. What's up, Nutsack? So my house, ever since we moved in here, we haven't seen him in the last year, so I'm afraid he's finally passed on. For the first several years we lived here, there was a squirrel with only half a tail that keeps stealing food out of my wife's bird feeders because she loves birds and such. She's like, we need a name for him. I'm like, Nutsack. She kept coming up with names. I'm like, nope, it's Nutsack, and I call him Nutsack all the time. Yeah, I caught a little birds, and I got him. I need a bunny. I caught a bunny, but then he jumped in here and drowned himself. So I need a new bunny. Mr. Hops-a-Lot was his name, and he died. This is Birdie. See, Birdie. And then where's the other one? I like to hide in the bush. There he is. Ah, there you are. That one is named Birdie, but with a Y instead of an IE. So there you go. Let's see. Yes, Nutsack. You gotta be careful. See, look at it. They're always trying to escape. This is the one room that I have to keep the door closed. Normally, I keep the rooms that I've built open, so I know which ones I still have to work on. Like I'm gonna build a room there. Oh, I remember. I built this so I had a way to get outside to decorate stuff, because once this is finally finished, I felt I needed one of those. And then this one's not been built yet. I've got some rooms. I know we're going to I talked about doing, I want something like a library / laboratory. Alchemist area would kind of fit in with that, so it's like half library, half that, where I do my studying and work my magics. I've already used a structure builder. I don't believe that I have. I don't think I've done a tutorial on that. No, not rewind time. Oh, I was on fast forward time. I didn't realize it. Wow. Oh, I wonder if that's why it was sparkling. Because I was fast forwarding. All right, so now I want to build a teleportation room. That's something, now that we discovered teleporters last episode, I want to make use of them. Now, sadly, they need power. That's going to be the one hard thing, because I don't have any power sources in the house yet. So I'm going to need to build one. A library that... Oh, what about a library with a secret passageway that opens up to the laboratory? Eh? What do we think about that? I could have a library so it looks all normal, but there's a secret passage that if you open it up... I like that. I like that a lot. Excellent. I think that's what we're going to build today. I was going to build this teleportation thing, but I can do that by myself later. And yes, I think Flux Noah would be correct. I just have to build some type of power source over there. I'll do a geothermal. I don't have enough stuff running power over there to need more than that. But a secret laboratory could be pretty, what's the technical term? Kick ass! All right, let's go. All right, let's scope it out. Get out of here. All right, so this room is probably going to be bigger than any of the other ones I've made in order to... Oh, God, I hate that. Really need to build... I'm going to build that before the stream on Wednesday. There we are. I've got teleports just in case, but I don't want it to work like that. So I want an up. Okay, that one's already up, so that means that one's a down. I don't want a down. I want an up. There we go, a library next to the living room. That sounds pretty good. Because I want to go up, because when I fell down. Oh, well, hang on a second. I've got to think about this. because I've got to build it in a way that you can't see it from here. So I can't set it on this side, but I could put it over here because then it'll be blocked. I built this brick wall, so that way when you're in here, you really can't you can't see much of the other shapedy things. But I think, Noel, you're correct. I think by the forge would be better because then I can build it over here and I can make it larger and not have to worry about it. Yes. So, what are we going to do for the library? I feel the library should be homey. Maybe we'll do it out of like a wood. You know, maybe do like some dark wood for that. Planks, almost like a log cabin-y kind of thing. I could do some planks and wood blocks. And that could be for the library side of it, which is mostly going to be bookshelves anyways. Have maybe some comfortable chairs, some tables for studying on. And then the library with secret doors will open. I already know how to make that work. I've done that 1,000 times. Secret doors will open, and when they do, you'll then go into the laboratory where it'll be all like stone, kind of like the gray bricks, maybe mixture of bricks and mossy, something that looks like it's a little more hidden looking. Let's see here. I'm going to have to start studying. All right, Ethan. Best of luck to you on your test, my friend. All right, what do these planks look like? Those are pretty dark. Those aren't too bad. I feel like I like a dark wood. And then I'll do a carpet on the floor. In fact, the floor I may just make carpet blocks because it's easier. Ah, yes. I could have not animals. I don't think I like the thought of testing on animals, but testing on zombies and maybe even a villager or two. I like the idea of that. That would be very cool. Like I'm the one turning them into zombies, or maybe I'm bringing them back. I guess that's a story we'll have to talk about later. But I like that. I like that idea a lot. That's a good call, Noel. I like that a lot. I like that. Okay. That's where I'll have some items up there, like the potion makings. That's where I make my magical potions, right? My liquor potions get made in the kitchen. That's where I get all bevved up. Blood redstone around. Oh, that's a good idea. Like, oh, what if I put a table? Imagine this. What if I build a stone table, like slabs, and then put blood on it like something was sacrificed on it? This is getting darker by the moment. I'm loving this shit. Not gonna lie to you. I'm very happy with where this is going. This was never even a thought, and it just popped up today. Now, I'm not sure I've emptied all these, so I'm going to check real quick. Okay, I did already have that emptied. I did already have those emptied. Okay. So, classically, we're going to need to build up. So let's start working on that first. Again, most of this wood is, you're not going to see a lot of the wood. It's mostly going to, the wood will be in the ceiling, is where you'll see it the most. But most of the floor is going to end up being carpet in the actual library itself. And then the walls will be mostly almost all bookshelves. So I don't care if I miss those ones. It won't be that important at that point. Excellent. I am pleased by today's development. Children, you've done me well. Old Dad is proud of you. You know, those of you who may have been here before, you know that I have I have stories about my old roommate, John. And, give me a minute. Had an idea. Yes. Sorry. Just had an idea. Let's see. So, yes, I have the, my old roommate, John. I tell stories of him a lot. He's the one who used to call himself Old Dad. He used to say that all the time. And, I remember the day he said he was going to pass it on to me. He was such a freak. I miss John a lot. There's a lot of things in my life now that I wish I had the opportunity to show John. I'd love for him to meet my wife. Man, I kid you not. If I brought John onto this channel, I'd have had 1 million people by now because he was the most funny and interesting human being I have ever known in my life. And I very honestly and firmly believe that I am the person I am today because of his influence. And so that's a good thing and a bad thing. You guys can blame him. Good time. All right. here's where we go. I'm thinking I'm going to have another set of doors here. Maybe the dark wood ones, kind of like we have down there. But they'll be open most of the time. But I want them to open this direction instead of that direction. That's the one thing I'll have to make sure. So let's grab that real quick. Make sure that works. That guy. So I got to face it this way. Right. So you come up and it's kind of like a welcoming, like the doors are there. Excellent. I am so happy with this. All right. So I love the way this works. So then I feel like I'm going to build a layer of wood as the base. And then I'm going to make the actual floor carpet. But I'm going to have this too thick because I may need to run some redstone and such underneath. We'll see. Building gadget. Man, I keep forgetting to bring a building gadget. All right, I'll do it manually. I don't want to go all the way back. Hey, Bob. What up, man? Welcome to the party. So here's my thought. There's two ways I can do this. I could build the library out here, right? A big square room. And then have a hidden laboratory over here on the side, right? So the room looks like it's only, say, this wide. This will be bookshelves. And then you'll go behind those to get to a relatively rectangular and kind of smaller laboratory. That's option number one. Option number two is I build this as a large round room, right? The hidden door opens up a stairways that goes above it to a second layer. And the second layer up top is like the wizard's tower. So the hidden door won't be as elaborate, but it'll give us a much cooler looking room to get to because the stairs can go around the outer edge of the room. We like that idea? People seem to like that idea. All right. That'll dirk. That'll dirk. I'm a fool. All right. I'm going to build a square and then I'm going to chisel it. We got 1, 2, 3, 5 across. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even. Yes. That was 10 plus the 1 in the middle is 11. So I need to go 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to make it square, and then I'm going to chisel it into the... break off pieces to make it round. Just so I can make it consistent. I find it always easier to do it that way than to just try to make it round to begin with. Let's see. Followed your turn on making the obsidian generator and the auto users don't seem to click right. If you're having that problem, change the tick delay on the user that puts the water into the cauldron. Change it to like 12 or 14. That way it's not putting the water in as fast. The cobblestone and the lava needs to come in as quickly as possible. And then the water's going just a little bit slower. Make sure that will guarantee that there's always lava in there and the water won't beat the lava. Because if water goes in there, the lava won't come out and it freezes up your whole system. So add a click delay to the one I mentioned a moment ago. The one that puts the actual water buckets into the cauldron. I think that's it. The auto users don't seem to right-click the cobble into the cauldron. That's a different issue. Hang on. We're going to go take a look at that. I'd like to help out. Hang on. I can grab a couple things while I'm back here I need anyway. So, a little bit of lag. I've got one. It's not running, but I've got one set up, so we can take a look at it. All right. So here's mine. Right? So the cobblestone into the user. The user needs power. So it does need a power source. Right now, I'm just using a battery run from something else, but you could just use lava. But I'm in this situation using an energy battery, which is being charged from something else. Because without power, it won't put it in. You also want to check and make sure you didn't accidentally click on this. If you have it set to requires redstone, nothing's going to happen. You just want to have it on always on. It needs a very small tick delay. Leave it on the bottom, 1 by 1, because you only need to spit it out right in front. These aren't important. You can leave those alone. The cobble should be showing up there. That'll automatically load in there. Once it's powered, that'll put those in here. And then you have these two. This one over here uses empty buckets to scoop water out of your infinite water source. And this one here takes those buckets and shoots them into the lava source. Now, again, mine's not on right now because I didn't need it, but we'll look at it in a second. Make sure there's a torch underneath the cauldron. Good call there, Jason. Very good. That's always important. And then you want to go in here. You want to make sure you blacklist nothing. And on this side, you want to blacklist obsidian. That way the obsidian doesn't come in here and clog up your system. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, your user has to be pointing towards the cauldron. It needs to have power, and it needs to have the torch. But because I'm on a server, because I've turned off the water part just to test cobble part, but it doesn't put it in. First of all, I would recommend try putting cobble into it yourself. Just manually throw some cobble in and see if it'll let you. If it won't, then there may be something in the cauldron that's clogging it. If it will let you manually load it, then in that point, I'm going to recommend you break them and put them back down. It is common for a block to glitch. It does. Okay. It's very common for a block to glitch. Is this getting power? Check it. Make sure that it has power. And that, again, this is clicked on always on, which is the default, but I've flipped it off by accident myself. With the tick delay should only be at 1. It does have power. That's always on. Is it getting cobblestone here? Is it showing cobblestone in the input? Like a challenge. It is getting cobblestone here. Okay. So here would be my next thing. Remove the cauldron. Right? Move our torch for a moment. We want to turn the system back on. How do I have it off? The off button. Always on. Requires redstone. That's the one that I think I shut off. Yes. Okay. Fire it back on. See this. So when I turned it back on, it put cobblestone out. Test that for a second. See if it'll put cobblestone out without the cauldron there. You may have to put a block down. You may not. I just did. It may have not needed that. But see if it'll put cobblestone out without the thing there. Because if it does, the problem is your cauldron. If it doesn't, the problem is with your user. You may want to just smash this user and make another one. Because again, a block can glitch. I've had it happen where no matter what you do, it just won't work. How is it fed from the cobblestone generator? The cobblestone generator just automatically loads it into the block above it. There's no cable or anything that runs into it. Just sitting underneath of it, it just automatically pops it in there, and then it should automatically put it out. So if you, yeah, it does place cobble blocks. So then it's going to be something with your cauldron. Again, is there a torch under your cauldron? And is it a regular torch? Not all torches work. And is it an iron cauldron? You know, it doesn't have to be an iron cauldron, but I have better luck with those. And it isn't. I would, at that point, then, I would destroy your cauldron and make another one. Because none of this stuff should have any effect on your cobblestone. Cobblestone will work. Yeah, you can use any of them. Glass. Any of the cauldrons should work. But whatever. I think the issue is somewhere with your cobblestone. It's not taking it. Because if it spits out cobblestone without that there, then this part's working. There's nothing wrong with this. Oh, make sure your vertical offset is 0. That's another one. If you have 0, if that's a higher number, then instead of putting it directly in front, it's trying to put it up or down. Make sure the vertical offset is on 0. Draven, I've learned about a visual bug. When in compact machines, some inventories like sandwich crafting stations, generators don't show the items in them. Yes, that can happen when you click, especially on like just the geothermal. Sometimes these disappear and you can't see the modifiers as well. That is correct. It's annoying, but doesn't break too much. Just back out of it, go back in. Usually you can see them again. So definitely we have determined that the issue has to be somewhere with the cauldron system. Because even if you have none of the rest built, it should just still make lava. I mean, that system just makes lava even without any of the obsidian parts. It should consistently make lava. And it has to be getting power. It wouldn't put cobblestone in there without the generator. So, cool. I know, Big Squeaky. Where am I working on this? Oh, yeah, here. Oop, forgot that wasn't done. Oh, building gadget. Crap, that's what I was going to make. I was going to make one while I was back. That's all right. We'll fly through this pretty quick. Let's see. So once we get this done, we're going to start shaving the corners. You are very welcome, Funky Bob. I apologize I couldn't give you a more definitive answer, but that's without actually being there and seeing it, it's hard to sometimes know. But hopefully that'll work. And then if it still doesn't, you may want to try picking it up, moving it somewhere else. Just on the off chance there's an invisible block there that's messing up your system. Sometimes you break a block, and then when you try to walk through that area, it's like you get stuck on something. The game still thinks there's a block there, even though there isn't. A lot of times putting another block there will cause the original block to show up, or it'll overwrite it. Then you can break it and you're fine. But if you don't fix that, the game is still thinking there's a block there, even though there isn't. And so it will interrupt things that involve that block's flow. It's just a irritating glitch that can happen from time to time in almost every mod pack I've played. I mean, I can't remember if I ever did it in vanilla, but wouldn't be surprised. That's just a thing that's there. I've never really found it to be a specific type of block either. Just whatever feels like messing with me that day. And again, thank you all for coming by and hanging out today. I appreciate you spending some of your Monday with me. If you're having a good time, please remember to click the like button. But most importantly, remember to slap the hell out of that bell notification thing so you can follow along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Boop. All right. So that is going to be the basis of our tower. And again, it doesn't look huge, but it's not intended to, because we're going to go double layers at this point. And I'm not going to make it completely round. It's going to be semi-round. So bear with me while I'm doing my semi-roundness. Rid of that. Okay, getting there. With the mining speed, that can also be it too. Yeah, definitely. If you're breaking a lot of stuff very fast, the game may not be able to keep up with you. That is a very good idea. That could be it. I do them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I haven't done this one yet. All right. What causes? Again, the game just, when you break the block, like, you break it, the game visually removes it, but in the program, it thinks there's something there. So as you're trying to walk through it, it goes, and you stick on it. So putting a block in that same spot will sometimes take the void, fix it, because now it's registering a new block. Sometimes putting a block there will actually make the original type of block appear. That just looks like dangerousness. All right. All right, so that's kind of round. I feel like I want to, let's try one more. Try one more again. I'm not trying to shave too much off of this. I want it to be a good size. And it's actually going to be larger than it looks, so. Oh, wait, did I do that one already? No. All right. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I want it to have some flatter sides because I do want windows. I'm going to have windows on a couple sides, but not all of them. There's not going to be a window on all sides because one side's going to have a secret passageway behind. I may have some windows above it, though. All right, so now we're in a spot we can start to build the walls out. Our wall shape. Everything inside of this line is going to be carpet. I need a color combo. We're going to need, now think about it, library. And if we can, let's try to avoid a color combo we've already used. But if we can't do that, I'm fine with reusing one. Like thinking of the wool cover, the wool colors in the game. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. I'll have a wooden frame. I'm going to go back and get that building gadget now while we think about that. Green and black. We don't have anything green. That's a really good idea. Green and black. Yeah, green. Most everything is paired with black, which I like, because black is my favorite color. Shocking, I know, but it is my favorite color. Let's see. I need a gadget. Should auto charge. Come on, charge up. Make some of this building a little bit faster. Well, white and red, we kind of have already a little bit in the Valentine's living room. Now, granted, it's not going to be that way all the time, but it cycles out. But this is always going to be white and something. And then the kitchen is also white. So it's white and light blue, and the other one is white and red. So I think I want to stay away from white. I think I'm going to go with the green and black. I like that because we did purple and black. That's white and black, orange and black. The theme kind of fits for me. I like that. Plus, I think it'll look good with the wood. Now, I'm not going to do a checkerboard like I normally do. It's going to be a little bit different, but we'll come up with something special. Let's see. I need wood. I am a beaver. There we go. Already sync that? Okay. See, now this room I want to be a little bit taller than some of the other rooms. I think a high looking library, not like, 420 high, but like, height wise. I'll pop a window out a little bit later. I've built libraries many times in different worlds and servers and things already, so I have an idea of what I'm going to put together for this. I'm going to make the roof brick. And I think I'm going to do that because that will make the floor above brick. Why are you still using simple storage? Just curious. Simple storage is infinitely the best storage system in Sky Factory 4. This is a hot debate that pops up here a lot. The problem with ME system is it's not good in as much as the time it takes to make it, the equipment you need to make it, parts and resources, time it takes to make it, which is strenuous, and the only thing it gives you is the ability to mass produce things that you'll never need mass produced. And people are like, but I can automate this process. Yes, but you don't need to. You're never going to need 1 billion of that item. And so if you're just wanting to have 1 billion of something, it works. But with simple storage, I can have a complete simple storage built and set before you have half of the beginning stuff that you'll need just to start an ME system. And it's low. It's basically iron, right? Iron and sugarcane. And some of the basic gold, lapis, redstone, the stuff you're going to get very early on in the game. And once you build a folder for something, it holds hundreds of millions of items. I can pick it up, move it whenever I want. I never have to worry about it filling up. It's good to go. Yeah, that's right. Some quartz as well. That's correct. So getting your netherrack is important. Mystique, head hurting. All right, Mystique. Well, I hope you get some rest. All right. Well, I hope you get some rest, and we will see you hopefully very, very soon. That said, I think everybody should build an ME system. At least once. Right? Because some people prefer it. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. And once we've kind of put this stuff side by side, most people usually will swing towards simple storage. But there's nothing wrong with making the one you like. For me, I just prefer simple storage. But I always recommend people try both because you may genuinely enjoy ME more. All right. I missed a spot back there, but that's all right. Now, that's going to be the roof level. That's just going to frame it. I need brick. I don't want to use seared brick again. Ooh, maybe cracked stone bricks would be cool. It's not just regular bricks. All right. How does that look? That kind of looks old, right? We'll put it up and see what we think. Ooh, wrong button. Oh, didn't get enough. Where did I put those crack bricks? Crack, 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 crack. I said crack too many times in a row. My channel's going to get taken down. Made a couple extra ones there. And all right. Oh, this one there. Okay. I did not leave myself a way in. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right. So let's see. Let's see here. For me. Hello, it's Miser. It's Miser. Interesting. Totally random. I haven't watched the D&D stuff yet, so I assume I should start from the beginning. You have a favorite creature or pet in general, or a specific one your party came up with? I mean, I only DM. I don't play, so most of the creatures and stuff are things that I came up with because it's all homebrew. Let me rephrase. The stuff that's not traditional D&D. Yes, there's a character named Draven. I like what he is. If you haven't listened to it yet, I'm not going to go beyond that. But he is my favorite character, which is why I gave him the name long before I had this channel. But I've already been going by only Draven online. It's just a, I guess you could say, ego thing. Create a character like the character you'd always like to be. All right, so we said green and black. Green and black. That roof may change because I think it's not high enough, and I may want to use the green and black concept. So, green and black. Let's go to wool. Too light green. We want the dark green. And we'll get some black. Now, I will need this first row is not going to be seen most of the time. It's going to be probably where the shelves are going to be. So I'm going to do 2 layers of black on the outside because the first layer will be under bookshelves in most situations. But not all, because obviously it's going to be seen right there, right? That's number 1. You know what? Get some shelves first. I need some shelves. I'm not going to be using the good shelves because I haven't made the design I want, but I at least want to know approximately where they're going to sit on how much room I have to work with. And some of this will get taken out because it'll be windows and seating area, but I want to have a rough estimate of what that's going to look like. We're going to have some much nicer shelves when we finally get here. That one does not go there. Oh, forgot you break those, you get books. Okay. All right, so I need to be able to see black in front of all of that. So black needs to go there. It's going to need to go there. Those look okay already. I kind of like that full black. We're going to do that. Black, black, black. Black, black. Black, black. So there's black. I think I just may do circulars with this one. Maybe do something special in the middle. Not sure. We're going to definitely do... We'll need to light this up, I just remembered. Let's see here. Making mythical themed stuffed animals, so I'm always looking for inspiration. Oh, okay, cool. I don't do a whole lot with animals, you know, that aren't monsters to fight. Always trying to come up with new monsters to fight. or new races to play, or races as NPC. Merged Worlds gives me the freedom to do a lot with different races that a lot of homebrews don't, just by its storyline, so that's always nice. That what? I think in the center, I'm either going to put like a pillar of shelves or a big table for like studying. Does not look bad at all. At all. Is Moog? Oh, you like Moog? He's a popular guy. Don't like it. That's got to go away. Didn't like that. Awfully dark in here. I need some lights. These are probably not permanent lights. They're just lights for now. Give us some lights to start with. We'll put some of them underneath. Everything stays lit. Helps make the room be a little bit brighter inside. Should be good. So I feel like I did want to go up one more level. I felt that was a little bit low, and I didn't like the stone. So I do need something better than that. This, let's not lose that. These, get rid of these, get rid of... Ah! Oh, there goes my shrinking device. There are other bookshelves in there. Oh, I'm going to... Yeah, all of these are coming down. There are... When it comes to shelves, there's darker shelves that match the wood that I'm using. As you can see, there's a lot of different shelves here. And I like a lot of these ones instead of these. These ones you can put your own books on. But with each of these shelves, you can tell they look a little bit different. When you stretch them out, it makes different book patterns on the shelves. So you can make a lot of really cool combinations. We're going to make a lot of those here in a few minutes. These were just placeholders so I knew where to put the wool. I realized I should have done that one and that one there. That's okay. All good. Learning how does D&D, playing it in the plot. And that kind of comes down to your play style. Like for me, it's all about the story and the plot. My games are always overly story driven. And not a complaint, that's just how I roll mine. There will be times where you'll go sessions without entering combat. But you'll have a lot of role playing and story development. Some people don't like that. Some people like to fight. I want to see battles more than they do the role playing side. When I get to that point, I feel like I might as well just play a video game and save myself some time. There should be combat and challenge and things, but it should just be a something to build towards, or a surprise when you least expect it. Like you're traveling and all of a sudden, bam, random encounter, or the boss fight that you've been fighting to get to this whole time. All right, green and black. Emerald's an option. Coal blocks are an option for black. That would add some texture that we don't normally use. Kind of like the idea of coal blocks. Trying to see if I can find something green that looks good. You know, hydrogel block might actually kind of look okay. I like the extenuations on it. Let's grab a stack of those to take a look. Sugarcane and two light colored green. I mean, hydrogels are as well, but I'm just not a big fan. The textures. Slime doesn't look bad. It would be okay as a roof because it won't affect how you walk. Some different terracottas. Green wool. Cactus. I don't want to use. Don't use cactus. All right, let's see what those look like. Don't look as good as I hope they would. Let's see. How do you play Project E in Sky Factory? To get Project E, you first have to play a Prestige world. Once you've played Prestige, you're going through it, you'll earn Prestige points, which you can use to purchase and unlock Project E, which will allow you to use it in that world and in worlds that you build from that point on. But you do have to play through Prestige first to access it. What I got in the world of green? Well, green concrete's an option. Kind of matches the plastic. I don't want to mess with plastic. Plastic needs too much HDPE for me. Let's see. Are there other books? Oh, or you fall into a cave, right? Let's go. Most when they have a cool or crazy story behind the character. Again, everybody has different play styles, so it's, you know, finding a group of people to play D&D with is hard, but finding a group of people to play D&D with that want to play the same style of D&D you want to play. I don't mean version or whatever, but actually the kind of gaming experience you're looking for makes it even harder. Well, we've got emerald. I could do a cut of emerald. That tile, or that panel emerald looks okay. If we did that in coal blocks, that might look okay. Let's try that. Emerald's expensive. Be the, and then coal. Coal add an interesting aesthetic. Say that hypothetically, we went around the edge with coal. Looks a little rustic. I like that. Not going to have the same pattern as the floor, but I am going to start with an outer ring. Markle. That gives me an outer ring. Then if I look at emerald, I want to chisel that. I want panel. I use panel a lot. Zelda doesn't look bad. This side's larger, so it's going to have a slightly different pattern. Or to see the pattern in your head before you make it, right? I don't like that one. 4, then 2. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What happens when you beat all the achievements in Sky Factory 4? Nothing really. Nothing happens in the game that I know of, but it's cool. Pre-barrier rock. Should you try to get every age point or just redo the first page? Hands down, it's the easiest route to go. That's middle of the road. Road. I'm going to have, encase that all in black. Make sure I do it the exact same way on each side. I think I threw an extra one in the corner here. I did. That's okay. One here, there. Oops, missed. I'll fix that later. One there, and there. Okay. So those are all the same. Now I want to come out here. Don't know how to use my simple storage. You have to shift right click with it on the master block. I always forget which one that is. You need to shift right click on the network master. That will sync your remote to the system. Try to make a dragon egg farm. Go compact machine to power laser farm. Kind of power for a soul generator. Could be. Yeah, I just went with lava, as I usually do. So I'm going to another one of those coming out here. Another one of those coming out here. That's easy enough. Now I need a central pattern. Do I want to make it bigger, or do I want to have something coming out? I feel like I want to have it centralized. So let's see if I go 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh, second one on that. Second one on green. Well, that wasn't even close to what I was doing with the other one. Uh-oh, got a noise. Give me a second. Teddy Fucci. Now, Teddy. I was going to say, is that an alt? Oh, my goodness. I've done 2 moonshines today. Are we doing a 3rd moonshine? Oh, my goodness. You guys are tickling me to death here. We see 4 with a massive battery. Should generator can make 1 or 2. That's true, but I'm saying that the time it takes you to build that dragon egg, you very likely could have built the 4 much, much quicker. Moonshine it is. All right. Again, for me, it's all about time versus effort. If building 4 lavas will do it, and I can do that faster than building the other way, I'm going to do it the quickest way. Especially if it's something I've never got to touch again. All right, here we go. I missed your question, Turtle. I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Whoa. Sorry, Turtle. I missed it there. What are we building? And when do we get back to 70? We have got 2 new members. 3. No, 2 new members today and a $10 donation. I knew I did 3 shots. Just trying to remember what they were for. We had 2 new members today, both of them alt accounts from current members, which is hilarious, really. But I appreciate the support for sure. Yes, so that was it. And then so Bucci just signed up with their alt, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, and $10 in donations, which is also very, very much appreciated. So thank you to everybody who has been donating and been signing up for memberships. I know I say it a lot, but that type of support is really what helps me grow the channel and get to a point where hopefully I will be able to do this full time eventually. Things like this definitely speed it up. I can say that. Yeah, I like the way that looks. That should be good. That. But yes, that puts us up at 71. So we are pretty groovy. Oh, is that there? They really want the new server. Oh, that's true. It's only $2.99 US to sign up for that for those people who may be interested. And I do my very best to make sure that you get your money's worth out of that. And I think that's an important thing as a creator. You should make sure that you get the value that you're paying for there. I think I'm going to fill all that in with black. I think there's enough green to highlight that. Take a look. I like the coal. The coal blocks I think were a good choice. The green and black is a really good color combination. I almost am tempted to take out the carpet and use this same type of emerald down there instead of the carpet. But a lot of the carpet's going to get covered up. That's why I'm not worrying about it too much right now. And what are we building? To answer your other question, Turtle. So what we're doing here is we're building a library. But then we're going to have a secret passageway that we will be able to take to go to the laboratory. So it's kind of a cool little thing we came up with today, and so we're working on that right now. I also redid, of course, I redid my storage system and a bunch of my simple storage stuffs, compact machine things. I like that. I like it the extra level higher, I think helps. Yes, I would like the server, but I love the channel more and want to support. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Fuji. Give way more than this cost. And the thing is, I'm always looking for new things. And that's my thing. Anytime I think of a perk, I add that to that level. That's the thing. I want it to be more stuff up there for you. All right. So here we have our library. I am pleased with its overall look. But now we need bookshelves. We must go construct them. There will be many. I know, Big Squeaky. So many books. So many books. So many books. All right. Speaking of, we'll need books. So yes, Turtle, today I went ahead and moved all of my compact machine systems and all of my stuff here, all inside of a compact machine setup. So all of my things automatically feed into that, and then my simple storage is in that center block there. So that gives me a lot more room to work with. Merge with last night was awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm very excited to tell this part of the story. I really like some of the things that develop within it. How do I create more alts and get members on more alts, or do I not? No, don't do that. Don't fund it yourself. That adds up to way too much money for one person. How many speed upgrades should I put in the lava generator? All of them. 4 stacks of 64. Yes, I did sing an alt version of that. Excellent. I'm glad you like the cliffhanger. I do my best to make sure people have a reason to come back. They work in through compact machines? Yeah. Yeah. So, this compact machine houses everything. I get rid of it? I actually threw it away. Hang on. This is one thing we discovered on one of my earliest streams, to be honest with you. But yes, so we're inside the first compact machine, and each one of these has one of my setups. We also did the laser farm and made it all in one machine today, Turtle. Did that. And HTTP, these are my hogs, this is my diamond farm. These feed into the different chests. As those feed into the chests, those items then feed into a storage request table, which I can always add more if I need to. And then going out into the world and connecting all of those is this compact machine, which is my simple storage system. So I've got all my saplings in here. I've got room to add the regular trees, which I'm going to do just to build up some of their stuff. Filing cabinets are all set to go. And then the chests are ordered in priority from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. So things will always move into the first one before they go to the second and so on. So I don't have to worry about going and trying to find which chest they went into. I learned that early on. But yeah, so simple storage is in here and pop out twice and we're good to go. All of us are, everybody's all one alt. That'd be hilarious. All right, let's make some bookshelves. All right, so I only care about the darkwood ones. That one. That one. That one. They're making the same ones. Oh, they're chiseled. Well, that's my own stupid. Okay. Goes in. So used to doing this in creative, to be honest with you. Normally when I decorate, I'm in creative. All right. Yes, this way. I have a feeling we'll use most of them. I have to have the room built so then I can start taking apart one wall. Once I start taking a wall apart, then that's where I'm going to build the secret passageway, which it won't be hard. There's a lot of different ways to do it. And I'm going to do a double piston setup. I think will work for me. Where else? 10.8 subs. I think we are at. Yeah, we're at 10.8. We're almost 10.8 and a half. So definitely growing. All right, so let's chisel. Second stack, third stack, fourth stack, 5th stack, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Original stack I didn't touch, and an extra one. All right. So I was talking about the different books. The different shelves will do different things. So there's a shelf. But as you pan them out, they make different looking shelves, right? So there's one. And some of them look like just repeat, but you see they're not always. This one here's yellow where this one's white underneath. The end ones very often will be different. Some of them are the same, and those are good ones to mix. You can see that extends it out a little bit more, makes it more of a consistent pattern. There's like one in particular I'm looking for. The different bookshelves mixed gives a really good illusion of different types of reading materials. There, that's one of them. That's a cobweb empty one, and it extends out the more you put next to it. And what's this one? That's basically Encyclopedia Britannica. And this one here is, I think, some falling down books. I don't usually use that one. That one doesn't look that good to me. Let me remember that. I don't want that one. And then there's, of course, the original books itself. Which, whoops. So we got a lot of different books to work with, and I'm going to alternate a lot of them on the shelves so they're not all the same thing. Let's get cleaning. All your books belong to Draven. Fallen books next to the empty ones. That's to say, we could definitely put some in a spot, but I wouldn't extend them all out. Future with well, reveal a secret teleporter. Possible. I kind of like hidden doors, though. I like the way they work. I like the way they look. These. All right. So. It's going to be our window. That'll be a window. That'll be a window. Do melters need power? I don't remember. Why do I never have to eat? I have a Project E block back at the building that automatically fills up my life and my health whenever I'm by there. So I only have to eat occasionally. When I go back there, it auto fills me up. There. Ooh, that one stretches out. That looks there. One of those. All right, let's grab this one. Spooky ones. There's some skulls on that one. I like that. Some of them will merge together as well, which is nice. Or you could become an android. Well, one of the challenges the community gave me very early on was not to use matter overdrive, so I don't touch that, just as part of the challenge. Take that back. Take that back. I don't want one there. This wall and this wall are going to stay clear because I may put wooden pillars around. That's those, one of those. You see, a lot of these will merge together as you start to connect them, which is kind of nice. There, we'll put one of those. These are going to be at the top, one at the bottom, one there, one there. I want it to seem relatively random as I'm putting these through. Some of them look good next to each other, though. I already used that one. Let's see. Do you want to be an android? Don't we all want to be an android? Androids are fun. Oh, I made two of the same one. Necromancer, Novice Necromancer. Oh, they look so much alike it doesn't matter. Okay, I see now. Grab that one. Have I used that one yet? Yes. I guess we'll use a couple of the cobwebby ones, and we haven't used the fat book yet. So cobwebby, I'm going to put a couple cobwebbies up top here. The cobweb ones look good when they're together. So that's one I want to specifically try to have them look like. So I'm going to try to only put those in areas where I can put 2 of them, at least. That looks all right. All right, so then we got this guy. That's a good solo one, so I don't need, that one doesn't have to go next to each other. I can't tell you how many times I've done this. Built bookshelves and stuff for libraries. Eventually we'll work our way back around where I have to do the same one again. Now this is Library Britannica. Those ones look pretty good together. Put a couple of those there. Put a couple of those there. Let's get a bottom one. Good. Ouch. Oh no, I said I didn't want to do that, didn't I? Leave that empty. Ah, woodblock. No. Come here. Block. All right. I want a couple more Britannica. Let's put it down there. And we'll do a couple smatterings of these. Not too many. I'm not a big fan of that one. There. There. Here. Here. Here to break it up. There to break it up. And one there. Let's see. Favorite 3 mods. Mods or mod packs? Said something you missed twice. Sorry, Turtle. I'm trying to do 100 things at once here. I have a hard time catching up with it. Use false sneaky blocks. No, I'm going to use regular pistons. I like the specific way that those work. So if that's the thing you're asking. Favorite 3 mods. Mystical. Always mystical. Refined storage. And the chickens. Diamond. Well done. Very good. Hey, nothing wrong with dirt. You gotta start somewhere. Mods, not packs. Okay. Yeah, I'd be those ones then. A few more of these in because I didn't use as many of these. What else do I want? Magical books in here. Colored books. That one. That one. One. That one. These in. Hit a button. Double that up. Already got one there. I've got 2 there. That'll be all right. Yeah, I'm good there. I know the door design I'm going to use, so we'll be okay there. I appreciate definitely everyone who's definitely jumping up trying to help, but that is something I'm pretty good at already. I've made a bunch of those. One of those, slap another one of those, a couple of those in there, one up here. All right, there's that. Let's go. What else have I got? What haven't I messed with him? More Britannica. I should fit in some of the corner spots. Extend that one, put one up there, up there, right blocks. Those, sure, why not. Corner, break up that darkness. Oops, wrong spot. Let's see here. It has happened before, my friend. It has happened before. All right, I didn't put a lot of these down. I'll throw a couple more of these. Ah! I got more of those than I prefer, so I may go back and redo a bunch of these. All right, so now I want to get your all's opinion, okay? So the part where I need you to be all honest with me and stuff. Prepare yourselves. Coming in at you with a question in just a moment. All right. So this kind of what it looks like, all right? So this is one thing that I can do that I think looks good. Hey, James, what's up, man? Perfect timing. So this is what the library kind of looks like. This is option number 1. Option number 2 is I tear all this out and I use the same blocks in sections. So it looks like this section all looks like that. This section all looks like that. So it'll be more uniform. Or I can leave it like this. What do you guys think? You like this a lot? All right. Cool. Works for me. Cool. All right. Good deal. All right. I like that. Okay. I'll need some glass. The windows. I kind of want to use dirty glass here. No, let me rephrase that. By the way. Right. Stack of those, and we'll do a stack of. Am I missing it? There it is. Dang it! Those did not work. All right, places you can sit and read like that. Like 1, 2. Okay. See what you're saying on all that. I may look at that after the stream. When I look at a tutorial for Sky Factory, only your video show. Kind of feel like everybody else is, they still play it, but everybody's gone away from the tutorials. I guess they figure everything's already been done, but I keep finding new stuff people would like to see. Oh, thank you, James. I'd like to think that. Right. One more thing of wood. I want this to be the end of the shelves. Now I think I want to switch the door. Well, that's not what I meant. Back a step. There. Yeah, like that. Okay. Your advice on the EMC table and setting up crafting near it or with it? I mean, for energy, diamond farm is usually the best. Is this a continuation of the Prestige series? It is not technically. It's the... I did the Prestige series, which is what unlocked it. But I've started streaming just a regular playthrough again. And then my computer broke and I lost it all. And so we kind of halfway through this series, I just started over into this. But this does have an episode 1 and such, where the Prestige also has its own number 1 as well. So I think this is episode 40-something, right? 46, 47. And this one's actually in 2 parts because my computer crashed again today for some reason. I don't like that light indented like that. All right. Before I decorate this with tables and stuff, we need a secret passageway. And I think I'm going to put it in this corner. I may not end up building this whole thing here today, but we'll see. I may want to retool it because I have an idea of what I want to do. Piston. Why not have sticky piston already? I don't have any slime with me. Let's go make some piston. Oh, I forgot about all these things. Hang on, let me clean up the mess before I go. All right, so again, ask the question about the eating. That's what this does. Fills up my health and my hunger every time I walk by this pedestal. I just don't have to mess with it very much. Stuff that can go there. Stuff that can't. Stick a piston. Empty that, I assumed. Yeah, it's helpful. I'm gonna get a beverage here. All right, these sticky pistons, redstone. I'm gonna build it very old school because I like the way those look and sound. So no problem, Rob. Per request, I am going to do a tutorial showing how this worked, and kind of rebuild it slightly to show, because I've been asked for that by a couple people, so I'm going to do that. Not right now, but eventually. Here's my stickies. I'll probably realize I forgot something else later. I know, Big Squeaky. All right. Wait a minute, I'm picturing it in my head. So, all right, Rob. Get yourself something to eat, man. I hope it's something tasty and includes cheese or bacon, because all the best food does. I know there's some people out there that disagree with me, and that's okay. They're allowed to be wrong. All right, let me grab some coal blocks. These are my placeholders for bookshelves. So I want this pulled this way. That's it. I just need to have it pulled this way. Pretty easy to do. Not involve much at all. Let's grab some more stone for this. Oh no, I'm brick. So I have a little more room to work. A lot of this will get covered up anyways. I can change it later. Sticky. I forgot to grab the stickies. Sticky. This is another good reason. This is another reason why I wanted to use the round room, because it does make it a little bit easier to do that. For you torturing me by saying bacon. That's not torture. I'm blessing you with the delicious thoughts of bacon. For only the best people get bacon. And that's my community. You all deserve the bacon. As you should. So I think I'm going to use a remote lever. Because I think I prefer it. It's better than having a lever somewhere where you have to break something to get to the lever. I hate that. Or do I? I have thoughts. Give me a moment. So, oh, no, you're fine. I would never do that. I knew what you meant. My goodness. All right, redstone. And a redstone torch for me. Let's see, I'm going to run that further this way. Give myself the room I'm looking for. May add to this later. This is just a temporary something or other. I need a wait. No. Over one more. Lever. I'll need a remote lever. Whoop. So that's step one. I may have to change this because I'm going to need to pull back 2 of these, not just... That would work if I had it back one further. I built it back one too far. That's my problem. I actually need to get rid of this, and I need to build it there. I know, Mr. Midnight. Turkey made a boo-boo. All right, so it works. I just gotta shift it one. Can't wait till you start out a Let's Play. Yes, I was starting to play through the game yesterday, and immediately I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. I'm going to stop now. Because I decided, you know what? I would rather be building Let's Plays for the community to play on. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to do that then instead. This is still going to work. I just got to extend it over a block. Ah! The stickies here. Just there. Same situation. I should fix that. I just need to pick the bookshelves of my choice, which those are fine for me right now. So you have the secret thing for Schwink. There's our passageway out. So now that we have that, block that off because no one's going to see that. We're going to come this way, and this is where you're going to find your stairs leading up. Whoa, hello, Chubby Kitty. No Doritos for you. Move your chubby butt. Fair, I love C Block, but when I played Stone Block 2 for like 14 hours, I was like, I think my vote goes for this, and I'm glad it did. Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it. But yeah, I thought about just jumping onto the and start building Let's Plays and things instead of actually playing through the game. Now, can we see that from outside? Well, it would help if I could access it. I just built a way on me. How visible is it? Little bit. I might toy with that a little bit. All right, then we'll do it this way instead. Hello, little boy. I know, I've hardly seen you today. He's a good boy. He is. He has a habit of picking on his sisters, but he's been really good not messing with Buffy while she's been sick. So I got home with Buffy last night, and I think I already said some of this to some of you guys, but I got home, I was freaking out because she was so sick, and I'm still freaking out. Kid you not. Right now, like, while we're playing these games, having fun, all I can think about is my sick kitty. But, just the way that works. Work. But yes, so when I got home, I was kind of expecting him to harass her a little bit, but he has not been, which is nice. You're playing a lot as well? Excellent. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I really am. And I know some people have had some issues getting it to work, so I'm glad that it sounds like that's starting to work out for folks now, where that's finally clearing up. All right. So that one is over the redstone, so that can't work. This has got to be the stair. That one there. And then that one's going to be the work. And that does not cut off the redstone. That does, but I can deal with that. Brick. Turn around, you're going to go up a stair. You're going to go up a stair. Can't go any lower, right? I can't go any lower, so I need to go. Got it. Dang it, I keep falling off. I don't like slabs. I don't think slabs cut off redstone. Slabs probably won't. No, I'm not worried about that. I'm just keeping it out of the way. We're not going to really see that anyways. I'm going to be replacing a lot of this with stairs, so the stairs will give me the room that I need. I know I've been asked a lot, some of my favorite blocks in the game. Auto remote is on that list. Very, very easily. There. Not block the window now. That. It takes a space. Close enough. That should lead right upstairs. Stair block. Stair block. And there's stair block. Now it should come up to the okay. Doing my best to make sure it doesn't overhang too far where you can see it from the window. I saw the Sunday video too. Me? No, I've never watched. People mention that person all the time, but I've never watched any of their stuff. Not that I'm against it. I just never watched it. I don't have a lot of time to watch other people's stuff. I spend all my time making mine. True story. Takes a lot of time to prep for streams. I spent 2.5, 3 hours today just working on the simple storage stuff so that it was done by the time the stream started. Work. That'll work. Okay. Sure how high? Maybe one. Down that. That's not good. Gives a little bit of clearance. that. Let's see. Different type of explosives in JEI and found this one mod. Oh, okay. It's not in Sky Explorer, etc. I think I'm missing part of the conversation, so I apologize. Apologize if you were talking to me and I missed it. I'm so sorry. Not where that was supposed to go. This is going to be stone on top. This is the entranceway into the place. Pretty much as high as I want to make it. That brick. All right. Well, I'm done. All right. Let's see here. Oh, where the auto remote? I literally just looking for tutorials. A lot of times when I was, especially early on, I would just go through the JEI looking for blocks I'd never touched before, pull one out of creative, throw it down, and figure out how it worked. See if it was something useful enough that people might actually want to use. We want you to search for the mod ICB. I don't know what that is. All right, so here we go. We walk into our room. I'm going to decorate this more and stuff. But you walk in, ready to go up to the laboratory. Oh, hit a block. So that's got to fix. Again, that's part of what this is, testing. Stairs. Work. Here. Then you'll walk out into the laboratory. All I gotta do is fix that one hole. That hole. There it was. Doot. All right. Oh, it's no. I can tell you it's not in Sky Factory 4. The floor of this room is just going to be plain stone like this. I have absolutely no intention of doing a pattern on the floor because I'm going to cover up a lot of it with different things. It's not enough. Don't need that anymore. Those out later. Clean some of that out. That I need. That I don't. Brick. Oh, there it was. What's your tools in your first and second slot? These are part of Project E. They are a red guitar and a red morning star. So Project E, once you unlock it, like many mods, has its own set of weapons. Pickaxe, the matter axe, there's a shovel, sword. But these are like a paxel. So the red guitar is a sword, an axe, a shears, and a hoe all together in one. And the morning star is a shovel, a pickaxe, and a hammer. So you get all of those weapons in two by creating these. And they have additional powers and abilities that are very, very helpful a lot of the time. So once you get to Project E, it's very worth having them. Right. Now we can finish this. This will be our laboratory. Image there. Oops. No, thank you. All right, there we go. That will be our passageway down. That would drive me crazy. I'm okay with it back here. Maybe. Let's try Make it stone, so the wood and stone kind of start at the same point. Go. Once again, try that again. So here we are, coming into our room. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Secret passageway. Badamp. Laboratory. Doors closed behind us. Most excellent. So yeah, I think that works out well. Now we can work on building the laboratory, which is actually going to be the fun part, I think. I mean, the library looks cool, but this is what I came for. This is going to be pretty much all out of these bricks. I'm not looking to make this room as fancy. I think the decorations are going to take care of all of that for it. So, it's not to say that we can't decide that I'm wrong. I guess we should take a look. I want to use the gray, but maybe we'll use a different cut of them. You know, spice it up a little bit. I was getting crazy there and said no spice at all, and that doesn't make any sense. We should spice up something. Well, All right. Maybe we'll go back to that cracked brick after all. What do we got here? Oh, Gamer F3, thank you very much for calling me best YouTuber. I can't say that, but no, I appreciate the thought. Moss bricks and cracked brick. Is there a tool that can replace already existing place blocks? Yes. Yes, there is. Let me find it. Here we go. Replaces blocks and air with your inventory contents. So standard exchange scepter. You make that, then it will replace a block with the thing in your inventory. Not too hard to make. I think there may be a wand as well. No, I'm thinking something else. But yeah, using that will allow you to replace. I've done that before in one of the domes in the Lost Cities. I replaced all the glass with a darker glass because I was going to build a haunted house before we lost that server. But it was a thought. Moss bricks and cracked bricks. Okay, well, let's take a look at those then. So where were we? Oh yeah, we're looking at this. So cracked stone bricks, chiseled cracked bricks. See what the difference is. Brick 1, brick 2. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really see much difference there. Speaking. You know, what if we did a combination of all three? Like regular bricks, but some of them are starting to crack and some of them are starting to moss. So what I would do is I would build it in regular brick and then break out chunks to put different colored. Yes, yes, I like that. Then we can have all three of them on there. Then we can start building the science area. Oop, more brick. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put all regular bricks down, and then we can bust out sections and have like a kind of like when the big squeaky was breaking through, we'll have like a patch of crumbled, patch of mossy, like in the corners and such. Like it's starting to spread. I can even have the mossy looking like it's starting to spread. That could be cool. Excellent. Where is my building guide? To build. This room is not going to be quite as high. For a couple reasons. Number one, I still don't want it to be visible from over there, so I'm trying to be careful to make sure that it doesn't go too high. I've been very careful to make sure that most of these rooms don't have windows where you can see the other ones. Because the outside, while kind of cool looking, still looks like a hodgepodge of different stuff. And in the main teleportation room downstairs, I still haven't done anything with that fourth door. I still got a whole door down there that I haven't built off of yet. All right. Oh, wrong one. That, get rid of that. That, do that. All right. So, I think I may want to make the roof one higher than that, though. Same thing. We'll make it out of this, and then we can break it up to add the other stuff for color and contrast. I guess I should probably ask this. You guys are like watching me build stuff. I mean, the early part was about doing advancements and learning how to do new stuff. But then I realized that a lot lately has just been building fun stuff. And that's why I definitely was trying to do some of the astral stuff there for a bit, so that, we were actually doing some of the progression stuff. But I guess I should say, yeah, if you would prefer me to be doing more of the actual building machines and automations and things, let me know. I'm happy to switch it up to do the kind of stuff you guys like to watch. Need more brick. Never have enough brick. Oh, I just learned those 2 cracked bricks. That's going to be helpful in a little bit. A lot of times the chisel cuts aren't learnable. Like I do whatever. If you're like me, a lot of times when you're doing stuff like this, you're playing your own games or whatever, and so it becomes a lot more background noise than anything else. I'm guilty of that. I watch nearly every video Rooster Teeth puts out in the Achievement Hunter Funhouse packages, and then a lot of the RT Core stuff as well. So a lot of times I'm building and playing and preparing while that's going on the other screen, so I'm listening, but I'm not always watching the whole thing. Blame no one else for doing the things that I do. Bear with me just a moment. It's not going to work. Okay. I was going to see if I could draw a pentagram with the blood, but the merging together throws that off. That's exactly what I'm doing. My base is still... All right, so I like that. Like, you come up here, and now we have laboratory, right? Like, that gives us plenty of room. Don't know if I'll put windows up here or not. Now let's do some decoration of the walls and the ceilings. Now, I am thinking of putting a hole in the ceiling and then putting, like, a slab underneath of it, kind of like a Frankenstein kind of idea. I will need to find the center point. That is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Center point. All right, center point determined. All right, so if I do that, center it up so it looks like this. That's where I could have a slab looking thing there. May not do this specifically, but I mean, that's where that would go. And I have an idea for what I'm going to put there instead. Let's see. I hate that you can't emp those. No, that's not what I want. I want stone. See if this will work. Yeah. Who? Afraid that was going to happen. I didn't think it was. I just, never hurts to hope, right? All right. Well, all right. Do them all in that then. I'm missing one? Oh, there it is. Hello, Evo. Welcome back. Good day. Good day. I just want something to break that up. I don't want it to be the exact same brick stuff there. Let's see what I missed here. I most enjoy the company. Excellent. Prefer to watch you building. Okay, cool. Draven and I saw something. If there was a broken container of toxic moss, and that's how... I don't think there are any containers of toxic moss. The base is still a mess. So that's underneath that, but it's not the same size. It's going to have to be a 3x3. Okay. That works. All right, so we've got that. We need tables. We need things that we can put stuff on. Counters. Looks like a face. I guess it kind of does. That was not the intention. It was meant to look like blood. Funny. All right, so what do we got here? Let's see. I still need to do the other bricks. So we need to finish the decorations. Forgot I can't emp those. So let's jump in here, and now we'll grab the cracked bricks. And then we'll grab some mossy. Got those made. All right. So what I'm thinking, that what we'll do is I'm going to go switch to this. This is just a little bit more fine-tuned than I'd. Things like that, where it's a section of cracking. And I would do the same thing with the mossy section. So with the mossy section, I could feasibly go... What do you guys think? That looks all right? All right, Xbox, have yourself a good one, man. Thank you for coming by, as always. It is appreciated. I think this time I'm going to do... Let's see. Maybe you should see if there is a mossy cracked stone brick. That's not a bad idea. I bet there is. Bet we could chisel it. Mossy stone brick. Pull that back out and throw the mossy in there. No, they're all the same one. Unfortunately, it's not. They're all from the same cut. Good idea, though. Sadly not. This side, I think I'm going to do more green than cracked. I think I know what I'm going to do here. This time I'm doing a little bit different. The mossy, I would feel like it would grow. I'm going to grow up on this side. Now let's change that. Mossy. That one. That wall looks a little pretty good. I like that. And let's do. Well, popping out there. Trying to do what I did on the other side, but opposite. Over here, I'll put some mold growing in the corner. And then on this corner as well. Slightly different shape, though. L shape. I'm sitting here realizing I'm not talking. You guys are going to wonder, why isn't the chubby guy talking? We didn't pay for this. A pox on your silence. Entertain us, damn you. Sorry, and I'm tickling myself over here. I feel like. All right, so all right, you do as well. Hey, thanks for coming by and hanging out with us today. It's greatly appreciated. It has been a lot of fun having you. Hope you have yourselves a good evening. Kind of looks like it's growing down from the ceiling. I like that. Here, I'm going to do this. Another single one at the bottom. Rack right smack in the middle. Yeah. Oh, and this. That moss looks like it's kind of growing up the side. I like that. Good. Here, there's really nothing around here, so I think I'm going to choose some moss in this corner. Except for those two. Those two are going to continue that. The break is coming from the corner. And then over here, we'll go. That should do most of what I'm looking for. All right. I think that looks all right. What do you guys think? Not over extravagant, but I like how it looks. Cool. Cool and the gang. There. Yeah, it's a good start to that. Now, I'll need tables and things and stuff. Cauldrons, of course. We'll have to have some cauldrons in here. Let's work on a cauldron right now. Let's see, is there a better looking cauldron I've never made, maybe? Kind of like the idea of an obsidian cauldron in here. That would break up from the gray. Should have two. Maybe I'll do an obsidian and an iron. That's... Emp that. Which I can. That. Let's see. Very blood ritual, not much lab though. I'm still working on the lab. The lab is going to be, we're going to build on one of these walls, I'm going to build bars and lock a zombie behind one and a villager behind the other. And I'm going to have tables with alchemy looking stuff on them and cauldrons. So working on that for sure. So let's see. I made that, but I'm not throwing it down right yet. I'm just grabbing things that I want. No, don't fast forward. Let's see. I will grab a regular iron one as well. Let's see. I need some type of table. What are we going to do for tables? The problem with tables is it's not easy to always put stuff on top of them. Like if I want to now set a block on top, is it going to let me do it? It will. Okay. Those tables should work. Let's make some tables. See what all of our table options are. There's not really any stone ones, so it's mostly going to be wood. I feel like I want to stick with the dark wood theme that we used downstairs. Continuation of that dark oak table I already had. If we were to say I'm going to set one of those, one of these, one of these. A couple more there. In between them is, oh yeah, wait a minute, where am I putting my, oh yeah, here's where the prisoners are going to be. So I don't need tables over here as much. I will need bars. Let's get those. Those. Need some more stone. Mm-hmm. I want him to have only a little bit of space. Do I bring that? I'm going to bring that out one more. Bars. Ah, never lined those up correctly. Will this work? Probably not, but I'm going to try something. See, it just won't connect is the only downside to that. I don't want to have a door in there. What are we building? This is going to be a laboratory. It's a secret hidden laboratory in my house. Like the door looks okay, but I don't know. What thoughts, guys? Doors, or do I just leave it all bars? What do you guys think? That's where the prisoners are going to go. Just all bars? What's up, Galaxy? Oh, poo. Oh, that's supposed to work. Let's see, bars. Okay, yeah, bars I think is the winner here. This is going to be my secret laboratory in my house. That's where we're going to have a villager, and I'm going to have a zombie in there, and it might be a good place to put a little table, actually. Table there, like put something on top of that, like a beakers. What prisoners? Oh, I'm going to have a zombie in one and a villager in the other, you know, for my experiments, as one does, you know. I think that could look okay. Build another one of those here on this corner. Right. Oh, hey, I have an idea. They can't get out of there. But they'll still be able to see. It'll also make it easier to put them in there. That'll work. Okay. So, that being the case, so I've got those. Those are all right. What do we have in the game that looks like it would fit in a room like this? So obviously, we've got the cauldrons. I've got those. So let's go ahead and find a spot for those. We've got 2 cauldrons. I feel like I should set one here at least. And then I'll set another one on the other side. That'll be all right. Skulls, excellent. Yes, definitely have some skulls. And maybe some other heads as well. This would be another good thing. This would be another good place to show off some of my heads that I've collected, right? That could look okay. I'll need some chests. What kind of chests would I want to put in here? I feel like I want something outside the normal. I would use an ender chest, but I don't want them all linked. Alchemical chest. Hey. That looks kind of cool. One of those there. Set one of these at the end of this. Those kind of look mystical. Special ender chests. Not sure of any special ender chests. Personal chest. The ender utility ones, they're a little too bright, I think, for what I'm looking for. Like, this feels kind of gray with some highlight on it. Although one of the colored ender chests might look good. One of the gold nuggety ones here, the gold nuggety ones there. I think that could be cool. I'll have to go back and make one of those. I don't have the stuff for that here. Oh, forgot that I left the door closed. That's what you're talking about? Okay, well then, excellent. Our thoughts are in the same place then, sir. Yes, Big Squeaky. Okay, that's good on those. Clean those out for now. These I can't do anything with. Some of these. Grab a couple of those. See what else we've got while we're here that might look good. I might grab a parts chest. That might look like something with drawers would look okay. I'll need some shelves. What did there? Oh, so some of the ender shelves might look good. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I need purple. That I can get. Purple stairs, purple blocks. Purple. Let's see here. We've been working on a lot, Bray. And it would look very alchemy due to them opening at the same time. Oh, that's true. All right, Panda. Have yourself a wonderful day. And hopefully we will see you very soon. All right, so if I do that, now I need some regular bookshelves. And if I do, grab a couple of those. Ender bookshelves are scarier looking than regular bookshelves. So put some of those. I am going to want some of these. Already have those made. I may already have those. I do. Good. I want some of those. Remember, don't let anyone name Dee Dee. I remember hearing about that. I never watched the show. It was a little after my time. But I remember hearing about it. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, dude, I should totally put a synth lab in there. I should totally have a Draven in there. That would look awesome. I also need to grab some heads while we're here. Let me see. We said some skulls, some zombies. Maybe a spider head would look good. Enderman head are fine, and we'll take some random people's heads. Deal with some of them. I don't need all of them. Half of those. Half of those. Half of those. That'll look all right. All right. Okay, good, good. Those look good. Now, what are the... Is it brewing? Is it brewing that I'm looking for? Yes. Brewing stand. Oh, more than I meant to make. Okay. Half of those. Brewing stand. Maybe a sombrero. I'm kidding. I don't need... What else would look cool in there? I can think of a couple things, but one of the things that's in my head I want to use is going to be a lot more work than I don't know if I want to put into it. But I kind of really want to. Give me a moment. I'll see if I can find something better. No, there's not a lot in mystical. You know what? I could make a player statue. What am I missing? Oh, everything. Okay. Take one of those. Those. I'm forgetting this. Those. Player statue. Figure out voodoo dolls. What I'm thinking. The concept I was thinking of having that in there. I don't really want any of that stuff. Gargoyles, I've got gargoyles. I might throw a gargoyle or two in there. I don't see anything in there. I know this is the boring part. I apologize. This is what I'm thinking of. Iron candles. They take tallow or beeswax. I think I might have some honeycomb. Let me see. I got 8. I guess we could do that. Maybe if I can make that, I can emk it. No. I can make one of each. Okay, make. Right? Did I make wax? Okay, where did that go? Should have fed into there. Wait a minute. Oh, it's going to be sitting in here. I never connected it to anything in the new system. Okay, I'll fix that later. Now that I know. I should see if I should emp that as well. Nope. 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 None of the stuff I've already had one of those. Okay. So then we go back to Kendall. These. Oh, that gives 4. These. Oh, black brick. I could have sworn I had that. Yeah, I got some of that. Give me one of these candles. You can use these in other places in the house as well. Let's see. So can I emp that? No. I won't be able to emp that. No. Candle. Oh, I can do the candle. That's something. I'll take it. No tiny dragons allowed. You could have some of the mob statues. I thought about the mob statues as well. Some of them look like they're kind of spooky and would fit. Which ones would I want to have? I hate that some of these things don't have recipes. Like, I want to make this. There's no recipe for that. Spider could be cool. Can I make a spider? All right, I'll make a spider. Decorative evoker, can't make him. I don't want any of the fish. Zombie, yeah, zombie would make sense. Grab a zombie. We'll grab a husk. I'm not saying I'm gonna use them all, but we might find a use for them. I don't need the sheep. Villager. Can I make that one? No. Okay, that's fine. That's still some stuff. That's pretty cool. There's we were with the candles. Like that. Oh, you know what would be cool? Some pots might look good. Some of those in there. Probably need some chairs, so we'll go ahead and grab the chairs I like. Let's see. Endermite. Endermite? Remember an endermite. Iron lattice. You know what? That might be cool. I'm running out of space here, but that's okay. Right. See if any of this stuff is amicable that I just made. I didn't think the statues were. Iron lattice, excellent. That chairs, excellent. That, I think I've already learned the pots, but we'll be on the safe side. Is there anything that heals the player for early to mid game? Healing? Let me think. I mean, other than food specifically, I can't think of anything. Off the top of my head, anyways. I'm thinking. I was trying to make everything I could think of before I go, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. I'm going to need to grow a villager. And I'll need to grow a zombie. I can come back for that. That's pretty easy to do. Oh, this will be perfect. Yes, let's grab some of those. Room for one more thing. Oh, well, obviously we need one of these. Who in the world could even begin to think of working without a stone saw? Okay, can't learn that. That's all right. I want to go iron. I learned that. I can! Excellent. All right, well, let's go ahead and work with what we got. What truffle, though? Need some truffle. Ugh. Laboratory. Okay. So, start with some of the stuff we know we're going to want. Let's start with the bookshelves. Kind of wanted to have some of those. Not like that. Darn it. All right, hang on. Open up this. I can't do that. I need a regular chest. Oh, I know. I've got a regular chest. What am I thinking? That'll work. We'll put this chest here for now. Then we'll use it to store some of the stuff that's in my way. Come back to it. I need this. And I need a wrench. Is oh, truffles? Truffles taste good to eat, like in real life. You know, I kind of thought they had books on two sides. That is not going to look good. Well, it could. It's going to be a little bit more work on my part. That sucks. Well, poo. That work? No, because we're still going to have one side showing. I guess I got to use regular bookshelves then. I was thinking those ones would be cooler, but I guess not. All right, here's a thought. Oh, I never saw if I could learn those. Oh, I can. Very nice. All right, so let me go back to the shelves, because I did make a bunch of them. We'll grab some of these again. And put a tank with XP in between them. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me fix this. Now you've got me thinking. Because now I'm thinking instead of having those on the side with the books, we should use something that looks a bit more machine-like. Which means taking out one of these sides here. Whoa, I almost main mined that. Oh, good lord. I like that idea, but instead of using those, I kind of want to use something more machine looking like. And there's so many decent looking machines in this pack. Something with, like, you know, the different fire effects and such. What am I looking for? Like, you know, maybe some of the factory blocks, the spinning fans and such. I want to remember factory block. That's a potential. Looking through here real quick before I go look at the machines. No. Okay, so let's go back to the machines here. So I want something that looks very machine-y. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hey, just got Sky Factory and was wondering what is the best way to get ender pearls, not using bonsai pots early game. Mob farm. I mean, to be honest with you, building a very basic mob farm is going to provide them early game quicker than anything else. And then as soon as you have enough to make a seed, you may want to do that. Or an end cake. Because if you can make an end cake and get to the end, then you have then you just fight Enderman all day and get as many as you need. But a mob farm is usually the easiest way. Maybe try a sea pickle with water on top of glass. It will glow like a weird... That's intriguing. Let's make some... Loot fabricator. That's the quickest way for me. Loot fabricator. Hello, I recently started Skype and I was unable to get your obsidian farm to work. All I get is a piece of obsidian on top of the water source and water buckets in the output chest. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll take a minute to go look at that. You know, let me get my... I want to say, we actually looked at this a little bit earlier. Somebody had a question about that as well. Good timing. All right. All right, so here's my setup. So a couple of things to be aware of that might be throwing that off for you. Right off the block, you want to look at your automated user. You want to make sure that your vertical offset is on 0. If it's not, if it's a number, then it's going to offset it vertically by 1 block or 2 blocks. It's going to set it, instead of putting it in, it's going to put it somewhere else. Now, as for the... let's see here. I get pieces on top of the water source and water buckets in the output chest. All right. So in this one here, this is the one that's putting the water in. You want to have a tick delay of around 13 or 14 to make that work. Again, all the offsets should be at 0. And then the one that comes from the water to here, you want to have blacklisting obsidian, so it doesn't try to pull obsidian out. The obsidian should be pulled out by another method. Usually underneath is where I'll do it, because this is going to make obsidian right here. Going to grab it, but you don't want to use it and put it back out again. You understand what I mean there? So if you have obsidian in here, it's going to try to use the obsidian. So having the tick delay means that this will stay with water, and the output is going to be the obsidian. So that's going to be part of it. Then your obsidian, you whitelist it going out through the bottom. And over in the other one, you blacklist it. So that way it doesn't pull it over here and mess up with your other buckets. I'd say that's probably where you're hitting your snag, is that it's not pulling it out. This one here is fine. You don't have to have anything on that one. Because this is the only thing this should have access to is buckets of water. And by blacklisting your obsidian on this side, it's only going to pull the empty buckets out. Because it'll only pull from output. It won't pull from input. Normally. So, again, I would do that. Make sure those are all at 64, pulling out as quickly as you can. Oops, my eye. Like this one even tossed an obsidian up on here for me. At one point, I just never bothered to break it. But, yeah. I'd say that might be where your snag is. I would check to make sure that all your vertical offsets are 0. Make sure that you have obsidian blacklisted coming out of the user that puts the water in, and then have it whitelisted on the one that draws it out of the same machine. You could even put that, if you wanted to, under the cauldron and only whitelist obsidian, and then that might pull the obsidian out before this even grabs it. But the tick delay helps negate that for me. So either way should work. Putting this underneath here with obsidian, you just want to make sure that you don't have it directly underneath. You may want to have it coming out the side. So if you get underneath, it's going to connect to your cobblestone as well, and it's going to start pulling cobblestone into your system. Unless you need cobblestone, then that's fine. But I would have it coming out this side over here if you want to pull it directly out of that. I did an Enderman seed, then made a deep mob learning station. Oh, there, that's a good one. Thank you so much for your tutorials. It's been great help. Oh, happy to help out. Yeah, definitely. Did the block breaker method. Yep. There's, like I said, there's in no way, oh, excuse me. In no way do I say that the things that I design are the best way. There are some better ways. The way I design, the way I do things is based on a couple specific principles. One is effort versus return. How much work do I have to do to get the thing that I need? So I'm looking for the easiest way to get or automate something. Sometimes you can automate something and get a bajillion of it, but you don't need a bajillion of it. And by the time you're done that, you could have just made the 10 you needed and be done with it forever. The second thing that I look out for besides that is going to be materials availability. So I assume that a lot of people who are looking at my tutorials aren't overwhelmingly seasoned players. And sometimes they are looking for some extra help, but a lot of times it's newer folks looking to find those things. So I try to build it coming from the standpoint of what's the easiest way I can build this. Excuse me, I got something in my eye. The easiest way I can build this with the earliest materials I can get in the game. And there could be way better ways down the road. You get further in and you have access to more stuff. And sometimes that's when I'll do my automated tutorial stuff. But a lot of my videos are, hey, this is the first time that I've done this and I'm going through the game for the first time. I don't want to start giving people ideas of how to do stuff with machines they're not going to have for days worth of effort. So you can always grow and expand beyond my ideas and my designs. But that's the two ways I design them. The easiest, fastest way to make it, and the earliest way with the least complicated materials. Alti says, why are you so good? Practice. That's a great thought. With this being my first ever modded gameplay, limited materials are definitely a struggle. Very much so. You know, and that's why people have asked me a lot. I get, hey, did you add any mods to this? I didn't. Because when people come here to see me stream or see my tutorials, I want to make sure that I'm using the exact same Sky Factory 4 that a person would have just downloaded today. So that way we have kind of the same ideas with what we're working on. I won't have weird machines popping up you don't have access to unless you learn how to download that mod and so on. Did I close the door? I can't remember. All right. Okay. So on this side, we're going to do machines. Machines. All right. We need some machine. I need some good looking. And I think most technical machines. Cyclic's okay, but most of them are white machines, and they, they just don't look quite evil enough. It's something that looks evil. So I'm thinking something in mechanism. Maybe even a combination of several mechanism designs. Trying to think if there's a way to produce electricity, like visible and electricity effect that doesn't change. A couple of these things in frame spinning might look kind of cool too. So I'm thinking mechanisms, some singularities. Oh, we're going to need some syringes. Oh, I'm going to do that right now. We need some syringes. Let's grab some of those. We don't need empty ones. Not what we're doing. And then I'll need some frames. Let's grab some glass frames. And we'll have some syringes hanging over this table here. Got a syringe on the wall. You know what? Let me redo that. Let me try something else. What if I did instead shelf? Is that the shelf I'm looking for? It's not. I'm looking for rack. No, I'm not. Well, what if I could type rack. That. Can I put syringes on this? Ah, poo, that would have been awesome. Have a bunch of syringes on there. Okay, so that won't work. But I'm still not completely undone. There are still options. Give me these bookshelves. Excellent. Get with an empty hand here. All right, so I'm going to put a blue one, red one, blue one, green one. Let's put a couple more. Oops. We'll put another red one up top. We'll fill that one up. And over here, we'll just put a couple. Empty one, a red one, and a green. We got some syringes on the shelf. I love it. Drying rack. Excellent idea. Hello, ProSpace. Good day. Drying rack. Very, very good idea. We could put some zombie flesh on it and have it leathering up. I'm so pleased. Let me check out my rack. Tool rack. Oh, we can use some of those too. Hang on, let me grab a tool rack, because that's where I can hang up the axes and saws and stuff. Yes. Yes, that will look good. All right, where am I going to put my drying rack? Put the drying rack here. Yeah, I probably should have got more than one of those. Let's see. Drying rack, drying rack. Drying rack, drying rack. In fact, now that I think about it, the mechanical drying rack looks pretty devious. As far as like cauldron-y type kind of stuff goes. Let's set that right here. Yes. Great idea. Got to go to bed. Hey, thanks, Jason. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. We will hopefully see you again soon. We've got about 30, 40 minutes left in this stream, so we still got some time to build together. Then I will not be streaming tomorrow. I don't stream on Tuesdays, but I will be back again Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. That's my after work stream. And then Thursday, of course. What's up, a person? All right, so we'll grab some zombie flesh. It's going to turn to leather. There's nothing I can do about that. That's not what I wanted to put. I wanted to put flesh. Grab some flesh. What is this? Waffle. I'm not sure why that came up under flesh, but okay. Those up there. They'll turn into jerky, but that's okay. Still look all right. So yes, I like that. The tool rack. Tool rack. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Let's see. Grab some wrenches. Put some wrenches on there. Oh, hopefully that wrench won't spin it. We'll see. Well, maybe some hammers on there. Yeah, there's a hammer. We'll see if that can go on there. Sure, we'll put a bloody looking hammer there. What other types of tools are there? None. Okay. I wish there was a pair of pliers. Perfect. All right, let's see. Will you let me hang this up? You will? Let me hang that up? No. Stop that. Wait a minute. No, get back in my inventory. What? How'd I get... Okay, that's going crazy. So I can't do anything with that wrench. That wrench is not playing nicely, but this wrench might. Yes, excellent. Now I'll put some over here. Wait. They are disappearing. What? Is the redstone? No, because there's redstone over there. Interesting. Guess I'm gonna put them all on this side then. All right, well, so be it. You can have one of those and a hammer. Excellent. You know, because this is where we do construction. Welcome back. Oh, best guy for... I appreciate that, person. Thank you very much. I put syringes in this rack. All All right, so I got syringes up there. Oh, I know what I need. I need to get some of these up and going. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Yes, come get in my inventory. Get in. Okay. Obviously, we'll need some of these sitting on different tables. Put one of those there. Assuming we'll be using a lot of this kind of stuff. One in the corner. Oh, that'll be a perfect spot for one of these. All right, and then I will need bottles. I will need water. Water. Okay, let's go back over here and put this. Before I start, did I just spin that with a wrench? I did. Okay, hold on. The wrench is getting on my nerves. All right, let's put away some of this stuff, and then we'll grab what we need again. All right, so we put those away. I wanted the candles, right? Need some candles. Let's see, candle right there. Wish you could light the. Slap me silly. Excellent. Those light up all by themselves. I didn't know that. I'm putting these all over the house now. I like those. Can you put open books on a table? Yes. Not on a. Yes, you can. Yeah, let me build it. Hold on a minute. It is. It's not it. It is. Not astral sorcery. What is the other magic? The other magic one is hell. The other magical mod pack in here. Must craft? No, blood magic's not in this. Good guess though. That's Sky Factory 3. No, Thaumcraft isn't in here. Mist. There it is. Mistcraft. Well done. Lectern and book stand is what we're looking for. All right. I didn't think to see. I don't think I have any of those yet. No, I haven't built that. And the other one is stand. I know I haven't done that. Okay. So the recipe for that is I need wood and sticks. Wood and sticks. That's easy enough. Some wood planks of any. There's only one color of these, so wood and sticks here. And we'll feed that up. Then we'll make one of those. Then we'll make one of those. See if those are empkable. Yes. And yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So what I want then is that there. And oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet. I'm moving that chest because now I know what I need to have here. I need. What am I going to set behind it? I need something behind it elevated so there can be two more. Like I'm just going to use these as placeholders. I need something here that can hold those. Okay, is my thought. Excellent. So let's grab a book of some kind. I'm not sure if any book will work on this. I may actually have to make Mistcraft books, but if so, I'm okay with that. Yes, I'm going to have to make Mistcraft books. That's okay. We can do that. They aren't that hard. Did I emk them? They wouldn't let me emk the torches or the candles, but yes, I did emk both of these stands. And that's I'm going to have the right books though, but that's okay. That's okay. That's worth the trip. That'll take a few minutes to put together, but we're going to go do it. Wait, forgot my key. Give me this. I think that they have to be actual Mistcraft books. I'll try it, but I think they have to be Mistcraft books. That one wouldn't go on. Yeah. It has to be Mistcraft books. I think I've run into that in the past. This may take a moment or two. Hopefully not too bad, because I don't need the pages. I just need the book. So I'll have to build the stuff to make the books. I haven't done any Mistcraft yet. I need... Excellent. I need linking an unlinked book. Remember how to do that. Symbol portfolio. Well, I was going to make one of those. Hang on. I don't think that those don't work, but I think I may need those to make the other stuff. So I have a couple stacks of leather here. That inside. So the way so I don't destroy it by accident. Make one of those. Oh, that's nice. All right. God, how do you make the book again? I haven't messed with this in a while. I'm going to need ink mixers. I'm going to need all this stuff. So I'm going to need another writing desk. Hello, Patches. Hello, sweetie. It's not treats time yet. We're getting there, though. This is temporary. Yeah, I may have to go watch my own tutorials. Let me see. Let me see. What else? I haven't messed with this in a while. Linking book, unlinked book. I'm looking at Mistcraft. Let's put a C in there so we get rid of everything else. All right. I'm going to need an ink mixer, a book binder. Okay, there we go. That's one of the things we need. Now, all right, now we're getting there. I need a book binder. Means I need pages. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to make one. I need to make paper, and I think I need the ink mixer for that. Yeah, mixer is there. Mixer. Seems like everything's workable from there. I'll take that. I need ink. Ink, ink, ink. Where do you get ink from? Assuming that. Book receptacle. Have anything to do with it? Got to be in a bottle. Ink vial, which is not a regular vial. That's right. Okay. Have some water. Slub. Now, ink vial. Yes. There's our ink. Okay. So here, the ink in gives us the ink. All right. How do we make the pages? That's what I do with this. Regular paper. In there. Ah ha ha! Yes. Okay. Okay. That in here. And then I think I need a book. That's a trap book. That's not a regular book. Oh, well, I learned that. Okay. Book. Oh, we got 2,000 of them. That should be enough. That. No. Even. All right, so that gave me a book, a descriptive book. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be empkable. All right, so let me grab the other things that we made. Book stand and the lectern and see what they look. If I can do this, I'll just make more of these because I don't care what the books look like as long as it works. Problem with some of these books is once you put them down, you can't pick them back up again. Yes, that'll work. Evil. Okay. Will you let me break it? Now, here's the problem with the book. Now, you got to kill the book. You lose the book. But that's okay. We know how it works now. Just need more ink. At missed. Ink. No. Yes, somebody said try that. Oh, good. That's also very helpful. You. Give me another page. You. Stuff. No one's ever going to look at these but me. What did I put in there? A book before? Wasn't there a book I put in there? No, it was that paper thing. What was that? This thing. Hey, Paul, thank you very much. It's appreciated, sir. All right, so I've got one. I feel like I need a couple of books, though. Like, I need to make a few of these. So, let's make a couple of these. 3, 4, 5. Because once I put them down, there's no picking them back up again. All right, so need more ink. Oh, no. I just realized I auto-sorted this by accident. Throw me off all day. Oh, good. Stacks. That's nice. Maybe I can put them all in at once. Oh, I can. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you. Again, we'll call this one evil. That one is just stuff. We'll call this one doom. Wait, I gotta put a page in. We will call this, you remove the book from the block inventory, don't break the block. Ah, okay, there we go. Thank you. So let me see. I got evil, stuff, doom. We'll do one that's called things. What kind of things? Bad things. That sounds better. Bad things. I'm looking for just single 1- and 2-word things that are kind of funny but not too creepy. Oh, here we go. Horror. Yes. I may not even need all these, but you know, doesn't hurt to make them. And then brains. Yes. Yes, Teresa. Brains is perfect. Well played. To the laboratory. Wait. Here it is. Matter of fact, I lost my remote. This way. I got lost. So excited. Let's get back here. Boop. Hey, Patchy. I see you, sweetie. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for this one, I think bad things. I think bad things is what I'm doing at this one. Yes, it is. All right, so over here, we'll put evil. Evil. Yes, yes. I like that. Can I put one of these on here? Can. How does that look? We'll test it with brains. Yes, that also looks good. All right, the other two I'm going to hang on to for... I'm not going to throw them up there right yet. The other three. Make sure we've got them in the right places before we start throwing stuff off there. All right. Okay, so we still need the machines. The machines is one of the things that we need here. Oh, I know what else I need. An enchanting table. Well, I made way more than I meant to, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, well, the leather changed. Good, good. Enchanting table. That also is very book-like. Very spooky-like. I think I'm going to get rid of this and put another enchanting table here. And that will be a good place also to have that. Actually, oh, I know. Okay. On the middle of the stone pedal. On this thing? No, the goal, that's where the bodies go. And that's when I get out the tools. Then I have fun. Is that too dark? That might be too dark. Okay. Although, do make me think one thing. enchanting table would look good on the side. Like, you know, like there's 4 of us. Like somebody's over here, somebody's over here, somebody's over here, and then here at the back is where the chatting happens. Is where the chanting. So I need something that will, something I can set those candles on. Maybe some kind of dentist. Dentist. Too funny. Oh, I wish I could make an uncrafting table. That would look kind of cool up in here. Let's see. Oh, you know, maybe get a voodoo poppet. I could probably fit one of those up in here somewhere. Oh, just had another really cool idea in a moment, but I still need something. Ice drink. Ice drink, yes. Actually, I just finished up my strawberry lemonade, Clover. It was very good. Today, we've also had several shots. We've had, what, 2 new members and a $10 donation today. So thank you again very much to those of you who were donating and membering up today. That definitely is greatly appreciated. And to all of you, thank you for hanging out with us today. If you had a good time, please be sure to click like. Most importantly, be sure to hit subscribe and beat the hell out of that little bell symbol so you can hang out with us. Only 4 more members. That is correct. Today, there are 2 new members today. At least I know one. I think 2 of them were. But one was for sure were alt accounts of people who are already members, which I appreciate. All right, so I need a block that I can set this on that looks evil. An evil-looking block. And I'm actually not putting the candles up there. I have a better idea. But I need... Oh, hey, Patches. Not yet, sweetie. Give me a few more minutes. Okay? Get your treats in just a little bit. I just realized I opened the bottom of my Doritos bag and not the top, and that's going to drive me crazy for days. What's this? Men done. Let's see. I need a block that's evil looking. Why are there so few evil blocks? I see. Well, we'll work on the machines on the next stream. I'm not going to... when we stop for this today, I don't think I will do any more work in here without you guys. Powered enchanter. Ooh, those... Item magnet. Maybe. What's that? Bit covered. Ooh, wait a minute. Corrupted wither dust block. It's got potential. Yeah, the machines, I don't know if we're going to get to those today. So that's what we'll probably do Wednesday night is we'll jump back into this and start working on those. I think also I'm going to want an ender tank in here because I think that would look cool. Ender tank full of red fluid of some kind for some reason that I can't describe. What is that? You'd think it'd be easier to find more evil. You know, you wouldn't think evil would be that hard. Now make quartz saplings. Excellent. Well played, sir. Is always nice to get that. I use a lot of quartz. Some of these machines, I'll test out some machines, but I won't put them in here. Yeah, I've got plenty. I've got a bunch of buckets of blood back at the base, so if I need that, I can definitely. I got lots of blood. Ooh, look at that rubber bucket. You know, I don't think I've ever made a rubber bucket. Intriguing. Realized I've never made one of those. Come on, evil blocks. The wither block is the coolest one I've seen so far. I think the wither block is where we're going to go with it. Let's see here. How many seasons of Sky Factory have you played? Seasons? If you're talking about playthroughs, like actually starting a world and playing through it at a good distance, this would be my 6th or 7th, I want to say. The red, they're a little too bright. Look for something a little more gloomy, a little more evil looking. Destabilized redstone looks better than blood. I just personal, thought I'd share that with you guys. See if we can do that wither dust block. And maybe some growth crystals. Okay. Is evil an option in the GI? It is not. Sadly, it is not. All right, let's go back and make the Wither Dust block. Then we got a question about energized smelters, and no, it's not about the configure. All right, what's your question? I'm happy to help if I can. It's an awesome way to say that. Hang table in there, throw that back in there. Let's see. So I wanted Witherer. That. Chiseled Wither Dust block. Guess what? I don't have any of those. How do I get those? From carved Wither Dust. Now you're just being... Didn't think so. I'm going to make at least 4 of these. I need to make... Didn't think so. Chiseled Wither Dust. All right, so I'm going to grab a chisel. Try that again. Chisel. I'm addicted. My playtime on servers already thrown. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really am. Okay, so that's not how you get chiseled. You have to use carved. Okay, how do you get carved? With Wither. Okay, so it's just a process. All right. Got those. Now I need this one. Give me those. Now I need... That was Wither. Now I need carved. Those. I need chiseled. Those. Now I need these. Delicious. All right. And it'll be nice. It'll be awesome. Not so much. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. Those really weren't that hard to make. Oh, I know what I want to do. Wow. How's that look? Let's see here. I made an automatic plastic farm. Put a black hole unit in the bottom of the smelter. I set up the configure, but the black hole unit won't collect the plastic. It may not be a compatible mod. Will it let you put one in manually? Some items can't go into black hole units. They just don't work. But you may want to... Again, you may want to see if it'll let you manually put some into the black hole unit. If it doesn't, then unfortunately that's just not compatible, which sucks, but it does happen. Not all items will go in there. What do you guys think of my eyes? I like that. It does take a while, doesn't it, Rob? That's why I go to the nether, man. Speed things up. Very evil. Excellent. I'm pleased. First black hole unit. So I need the pearls. Understandable. I don't really use the black hole units. I just don't find them that useful. Again, I'd rather use a filing cabinet, which takes almost no real materials and holds millions of items. Okay. Well, now I need to do this. Let's grab him. I think that. Oh yeah, you need one for cobblestone. Yeah, I mean that's a good use of it. That's where the zombie's going to go. The human's going to go in the one of the skulls, you know, because he's going to die. And I'll have some skulls over here for the artistic version of them. And then let's grab the Enderman head. Oh, goodness. What happened to my zombie heads? The Enderman heads messed them up. Well, I'll be dang. You can't have those next Enderman head. I didn't know that. How did those get reversed? What if I put them down here? Nope. No. All right. That's all right. I don't have to have those there. Fine. I see how it is. But yes, yeah. Let's see. The pain and work of making quartz settings without going to the nether was... That's true. Let's see. The redstone on the table is the shape of a face. Somebody said that earlier. Yes, I did not realize that. It wasn't intended to be. Not supposed to be a smiley face. I will add one more to take it away so you guys are not distraught. Actually, like that. Excellent. Let's see. With the astral, did you put the pedestal clocks next to those glowing blue crystals? The pedestal clocks. I legit don't remember what the pedestal clocks are, Paul. I apologize. The pedestal clocks next to the growing crystal. Oh, the speed up thing. No, I didn't, because they grow pretty quickly. I didn't really need to, and I haven't used any of the ones I've grown yet, to be honest with you. What happened? Oh, you guys want the happy face back? Here, I thought it looked like a cool symbol. All right, I gave you your happy face. How did I have that? There it is. There's your happy face. I'm not sure. I just want machines that look machine-like. And then I'm going to put some tanks full of experience and different liquids in there. So it looks like the machines are working on them. So the machines aren't meant to do anything. I'll make a bunch of them and see which ones look cool here. So I'm thinking like Frankenstein kind of thing. You know, we had the big electrical hanging poles down. Maybe put a lever on there that I could pull down. And have different machines with different colored tanks next to it. I'd like to find some type of electricity. Visual. I'm in the back of my head. I'm thinking that there might be a way to do it. There is some type of item that is sparkly. That's like electricity. I just can't remember what it is. I was trying to see what we went through here last time, and if I put that on a pedestal, it might just spin around looking like electricity. You know, something like this, a dusk flame essence. I can't make that though, so I'm looking for something like that. That I could put on a pedestal, and I could use some of these. I was going to do that actually. Originally, I was going to put this in the corner. Where the hell did they go? These. Then I remember the eyes would look cooler. Let's see. Yeah, sun crystal. Sun crystal. Oh no, black hole unit. Sorry, that is not cool. You said a sun crystal. Remember sun crystal. Give me a second here. Check out sun crystal. Sunflower. I don't see a sun crystal. Sadly. All right, let's go backwards. Maybe we'll see. It doesn't actually have to be fire. It just has to have a cool effect like that. Grave dust might work. That's not really as big and booming as I would have hoped. Some of the dusts may work. Blitz powder. There we go. There we go. What if we try blitz powder? How do I get a blitz rod? Oh, that way. I can do that. That's my door. Open up. Wait, which one was Blitz? Blitz is from pristine thermal elemental matter. Have that? Yep. I was gonna say I got everything. Oh wait a minute, that's not what I need. I need the matter, not that. Pristine Creeper and Twilight Swamp, there it is. Okay. We're going to emp these. Got to close the door. That's all right. I'm about to go back. Can't. Nope. Nada. Okay. But if I go like Adis. 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 These. Nope. 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 But I don't care. Even just holding them in my hand looks kind of cool. To the house. What is that grumble? How do I fill the build gadget with energy? You could put it in a powered anvil should charge it, or any power source, connect a wireless charger to it, and then anything that you walk near, anything you have near the wireless charger will get charged. Right off the bat, I got a couple ideas here. Let's take a look. I've only got a minute here. We'll take a look at these and see what we got. So I've got to go and check on Buffy. This is not permanent. I'm just taking a look to see what they look like. Here's one option. Option number one, which I could put over top of something else, of course. Oh, you are very welcome, Lego. The other option is this. Now, the only downside with this is it does look flat after a minute as it spins around, but that's a very cool effect, though. I think we could find some. I think I can find something to do with that. I'll try to put a couple ideas together for the. Yeah, I like the blue. The blue and the yellow look good. The gray one, the Blitz one, is not as impressive. I probably won't use this because it's. I mean, it's fine. I'm not against it. It just doesn't look as cool as the other ones. But I like the other two quite a bit. I really like how this is turning out. Really do. This is so let me see here. I will do my best to get us a villager and a zombie. I'll grow those. I won't bring them and put them in here yet because we're gonna have to name them, right? So you guys are gonna we'll have to come up with a name, and that would be cool. I'm gonna put this stuff in here because I know I'm gonna use it. I'll probably take that back. I'm not gonna use that. I'll use some of these some more. Leave my skulls here. That up a little bit. I got too many of those. What do I not need? I don't need the books. I'm not going to need any more drying racks, sticks, zombie flesh, wood. Trying to clean up, give myself more room in here. The pots, that was something I wanted to look at. See what I can clear out here. Thoughts on the pots? Because I was going to use those for decoration in some of the rooms downstairs. I don't know if they add much to this, but they'll look cool downstairs. Glass frames in the shape of a skeleton and put bones in them. That could feasibly work. Those could feasibly work. I like that idea. That's something we could look at. Oh, I forgot this. I have a spider. I forgot, when you carry the spider, he sits up on your screen like he's holding in your, sitting on your face. See him up there on the screen? The spider is one of the only ones that does that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, spider. All right. Okay, so let's throw this in here. I think we have reached a good point. Some of this stuff may get a little bit adjusted. I may adjust a little bit of stuff. but not a whole lot. This was a good idea, but the leather doesn't look as good. So I may have to find something else for that, but we'll look at it. I really like the syringes up there. I'll fill these up with different colored bottles of fluid because I don't need them to actually be cooking into anything. A spider up here, just floating in the slab. I don't think I can set him on the wall. I'm pretty sure he has to be, whoops. Pretty sure he has to be flat on top of something. I don't think you can set him on the wall. Try. Yeah, see, he looks like he's flying there. Sadly. Ew. Well, like I said, I'm just throwing him down here for now. We can always move him somewhere else later. Now that we've got the cool eye, I kind of want to get rid of this. Something else there. Still use this, but I could put it somewhere else. Like, humana. We've got the one over there. I don't think I need two. Yes. All right, good stuff. Well, I feel like we've done quite a bit of stuff today, to be honest with you. This ended up being quite the project we decided to put together last minute. There's this room turned out. I still have to finish this room. I may work on this room and get it finished out, the library here, before we, but I'll try to leave I'll make stuff for upstairs, but I'll try not to actually put it down. I'll also finish this out here. I'll finish the doorway to this, so you can't tell there's a second floor. And then, yeah, I'm also going to work on the teleporter. And try to replace these with teleporters. I'm hearing someone growl that never growled before. Oh, I've got two more. I got to put the members in there. Whoop. I don't have my mouse there. Stop it. Making sure nobody's broken out. Paul, would you like to see it? It was your idea, man. All because of you, Paul. It's my poop room. Toilet, sink, got a bathtub. Pour some water out on occasion. Must be clogged, but you know. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That turned out really good. The bedroom now looks like I still got stuff. I got a lot of room in here to work with still. I like this, and then this goes inside of a compact machine, and inside that is going to be my personal armory. So we put that together, but I haven't filled it up yet. Need a book in the bathroom? Right. Some of those, some of that. Regular book. Book. How many more over here do I know? Empty hand. Whoa! Didn't realize there's that many in that stack. Green. Colored. Down here. Here. Another enchanted book. Green book. And we'll put more blue. There you go. Bookshelf in the bathroom. There's not an actual toilet block in Sky Factory 4. In Sky Factory 3, there was. DecoCraft gave a lot of those things that the DecoCraft I missed. DecoCraft would be a lot of fun to have access to on this. I want to go. But DecoCraft lets you make all sorts of just fun little things. Yeah, I'm happy with the bathroom. We finished that today. We did the armory room. I just have to finish the armory. I've redone all of my storage is now combined inside of a compact machine, so that's taken care of. which gives us room to move stuff over here. Still might put some of this in there. I may move this synth stuff because I'm never going to use it here. I may break it down and move it into the laboratory. But yeah, I am pleased with everything that happened today. I like this little world. Like, it's building out to we're having more and more stuff to it. I think that is something we can continue to do long term. Like, I'm not always going to be in Sky Factory 4. I will switch off and try some other mod packs eventually, but I feel like I will come back in here, like between mod packs, or every so often we get an idea, something cool we'd like to build, to add onto the archive, add onto my house, add onto this, test some things, answer questions. I think it'd be fun to keep coming back into this world and keeping it going. So I'm looking forward to that. That's why some of these things I'm rearranging into a bit more of a long-term storage looking idea, especially with, like this, at the simple storage. Things that I can automate and move out of the way will be, I think, oh, no. Damn it. I'm going to have to resync another one of those. Oh, well, I can fix that between streams. I have to bust a hole in the wall, resync it. All right, well, I think that's good. I think we are set for today. Again, thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out with me today. I hope if you enjoyed yourself, you'll click that like button, hit subscribe, and more importantly, be sure to click the bell notification so you get notified when we have streams and stuff like that. The streaming schedule is on my website, onlydraven.com, and at the top of that page, you'll find a link to our Discord channel. We'd love to have you in there. Join on up. It's pretty active. A lot of great people. You can ask a lot of questions, get help there, or you can help other people who may need your expertise. We'd love to have you. Also, if you'd like to consider joining the membership program, we're at 71 of our 75 members goals. You click the join button anywhere on my YouTube channel. It doesn't sign you up. It just takes you in to show you what all comes with that. It's like a Twitch sub. It's only $2.99 a month, so it's cheaper than Twitch, but you get a lot more stuff, including access to our members-only Minecraft server, which right now is Stone Block 2. But when we hit 75 members, we'll be making a long-term, it's leaning right now, it seems to be a vanilla with some specific mods added in. So we have lots of world to explore and hang out together. But thank you for coming by. It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you. Special thank you, as always, to my members. Your continued participation in that program drastically helps me move towards doing this full time, as well as thank you to the 2 new members we have, technically, and those who've been donating so much lately. Again, your charity is overwhelmingly appreciated, and I will do my best to put that back towards the channel, continuing to grow this as well. And an extra special thank you for my moderators, for all the hard work they do every single day. Thank you all very much. All right, call that a day. I will be back here again Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. I hope that some of you will choose to join me. You guys have yourself a great day.